there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Let's Play Yakuza 4. We're back with Tanimura, and we're actually doing some story today. I know, right? It's been a hot minute. Because, like, it was a while since we played Yakuza, even the last time we played Yakuza, and then, well, it was also just a lot of, not story stuff. Also, I have my headphones in. They're actually working today. And it's something that I feel like I never mention and appreciate it about Yakuza enough. Mainly because I can't hear most of the time unless I'm wearing headphones. And I hope that I can get headphones that will actually consistently work. But damn, I love how good Yakuza's ambient sound of city is. I can never hear it when I'm playing through my speakers. But when I got the headphones in, get away from me. But when I've got my headphones in, I can very much hear the ambient city sound. Anyway, so what are we actually doing in the story? Oh, how close is that? A restaurant on Senryo Avenue. Okay, that's literally where I am. Senryo Avenue counts as this whole thing. Oh, no, that's next to nowhere. You know, if it's this close by... Oh, come on. It's probably literally those people right there. Come on. Ah! Yeah, what are we actually doing in the story? I know we're grabbing the money. Getting the Akiyama Lily money back. Yeah, but like, because we spoke to Yasuko, and she was talking about how, what's his name? I have a really bad habit. I have a really hard time remembering characters' names in this game. I don't know why. Cut. Whatever the rest of his name is. Kataguchi? Whatever his name is. I know that Yasuko was talking about how he was the one who set her up to kill all of Shibata's men, and then, you know, Arai killed Shibata. Like, I know there was that. Oh no, they're talking about something else because they need the story, aren't they? Where's the disturbance at a restaurant? Is it there? It is. If we're literally right next to it, I'll do this. You got one causing trouble? Give it a rest already. Who the hell are you? I'm gonna crush you for butting in where I don't belong. Alright. Literally right next to where I do this story. Gotta do more of these, so may as well while we're here. Yeah, like, I remember those parts of the story, and I remember we were talking to Lily. I just can't remember... When we were talking to Lily, like, what was our plan? Because I'm now not remembering. It's been a while since I personally played the part where I speak to Lily. And by that I mean, I think it's been literally a month. I think it's been a month or so since I've done that. Tanimura-san, sorry for causing you trouble. Yeah, you did. Anyway, you know... Tanimura, what the fuck? Bro! Dude, you're a cop, what the hell? Person has trouble at a restaurant. Oh, sorry for causing the problems. And he's just like, yeah, you did. And anyway, you'll never know what those types will do once you warn them. Dealing with them can be dangerous, so you should call out the police next time. Thank you so much. Still, thank you for taking care of things for us, Tanimura-san. Hey, 15. Yeah. Yasuko's going back to Okinawa to see her brother, so it's just leaving the money back. Tanimura is going to collect it. Forget if he has a direct plan right now. Yeah. Yeah, there's just the money there. Because I remember Yasuko was just like, I don't want you to try and, like, I'm trusting... Because, what was his name? What's his name? Is it Kataguchi? I can't remember. Kata, whatever his name is. He said he was gonna try and get him, like get her brother out of prison. Check profiles. This is a good idea that I keep forgetting this game has. Oh, Inosawa. Katsuragi! I think I was literally combining Katsuragi and Sugiyuchi's name. That's what I was literally combining these two. Katsuragi, there it is. There you go. Yeah, promoted to head of it. Yeah, Arai's murder of Ihara was orchestrated by him and Shibata, and then Arai murdered Shibata, and stuff like that. The Tab 25 years ago is also a vehicle for promotion fight, which Shibata now uses to extort him with. Makes a deal with Liling, has her kill Shibata family members related to the incident and orders Arai to finish off Shibata. Yeah. Because Shibata is now super dead. Yeah. What about under here? And trusts the 100 million to Tanimura after realizing she was being tricked by Katsuragi. And travels to Okinawa where her brother was transferred. There it is. There it is. There it is. Wait, so where? Wait, what? Where's the map asking me to go? Yeah, the map's telling me to go down into the parking lot here, which I'm already in. I'll have to check each car. Oh. Oh, I'm literally just checking. Okay, check each car. Is it this one? Was there a thing I was meant to be doing that does the key fit? Oh god. Nope, let's try. Oh my god. Oh my god, really? She left it in a car down there. Okay. Okay. We'll just go check the cars then. This is the issue with it being so long between story.
What?
Hey, asshole, get the hell away from my car. Oh, sorry, I thought this was my friends. Bullshit! It's a custom job. It's only one like it in the goddamn world, let alone Karma Roadshow. You think you can steal right in front of me? Hold on, man, just listen for a second. There's a perfectly good explanation for, I'll teach you not to mess with another man's wheels, you filthy contract scum! Why was I going for the... If I was trying to steal your car, why was I going for the boot? Why was I going for the boot if I was trying to steal your car? Also, holy shit, we can take care of people so goddamn quickly. We'll just have to... Yeah, the trunk's facing out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't hit... Yeah, she stashed it in the engine. It's just loosely in the engine of the car. Damn. So that happens when you don't listen? All I'm doing is looking for a friend's car. Really? Yeah, but you have to go and jump to conclusions. Do I really look like I'm about to go steal a car? I guess not. Sorry about that. As long as you get it, we're cool. Okay. Well, at least there's not too many with the trunk facing out. You know what I should really do? Instead of being an idiot? Whenever I come back to a game where I'm immediately doing story, and it's been a long time since I've done that story, I should go watch what the story was last time. What are you doing on my ride? Oh, no, nothing. Strange. It's been a string of break-ins around here these past few days. I bet it was you! Trust me, it's not. So do I look desperate enough to break into a bucket like that? Hey, this ain't no bucket! It's vintage, damn it! It has its own sort of charm. You know what, forget it. You just earned yourself an ass-kicking. Alright, you weren't trying to break into his car, but you shit-talked his car, and now he wants you dead. Oh, get off me. Get off me. I gotta remember, I have to circle. If I get grabbed now, I have to circle. It gets you out of grab. It's not entirely unreasonable to assume strange thing your current camera just trying to jack it, but still. From the back? I don't know, how would you steal a car from the boot? I just don't even know how that would work. Oh, I guess some cars, if you go into the boot for some cars, oh, it's so much easier to get out of grabs to Tanimura. Oh, using his circle mash to get out of grabs, it is so fast to get out of grabs to him compared to other characters. Oh, wow! I fucked up the QT and the guy actually got out of it. I think I was doing the arresting one. I'm with the Tokyo Peter. I accidentally skipped it. Sorry, double tapped. What the hell? You mean I just picked a fight with a cop? Yep, but it was partly my fault too. Don't worry. I won't tell if you won't. Phew, that's a relief. We'll see you around. Hopefully not soon. Yeah, I should watch the story of games where I'm about to go back to the story, especially when it's been as long as it has been for this. I feel like this happens a lot with Yakuza, where I'm just like, let me go back into the story of a Yakuza game, and then realizing, oh yeah, it's like really long periods of time between doing story and Yakuza, even if I'm streaming consistently. Right. I should actually probably look at the story. It opened! And there's that briefcase, just like Yasuke-san said. Yo, we got 100 million yen. Okay, so I've got a briefcase loaded to the brim with yen. 100 million yen, in fact. This is good. All that's left is figuring out how to get in touch with Katsuragi. Get in touch with Katsuragi! What's the easiest way for a community safety officer to reach a powerful member of the Yakuza? Never thought I'd ask myself that. Alright, make sure... oh god, people want to fight me. I feel like people may want to fight me when they realize that I've got a briefcase full of cash. So I should probably... do we have enough? Okay. Just find a way to contact Katsuragi. Sounds good. Definitely easy to do. Katsuragi here. Well, this is convenient. Hello? Tanimura-san, right? Yeah, that's me. And you are? That's not important. Let's just cut to the chase. You want info on Katsuragi, don't you? How did you... It's my job to know that sort of thing. As such, it only works to my benefit to funnel information to you. That's... fine, but why should I believe some random caller who could be a total scammer for all I know? Good point. Except, you don't have anywhere else to turn right now, do you? Not really. That's what I thought. Now, do you want that information or not? Of course. You could always hang up and be on your way. No, let's hear what you have to say. Smart man. Only thing is, nothing in life is free. What? You giving me a quote already? Everything has its price, officer. But I'm not interested in your money. I just want to see how good of a detective you are. You'll be receiving a message from me shortly. Open it up, read it, and follow the instructions. Very self-explanatory. Like, unless this is someone we don't know, out of characters that we know, whose job it is to know things, this could easily be the florist. It could be the florist. Like, if it's characters that we know. The dialogue doesn't sound much like the florist, but... I mean, information having a cost very much does, unless, you know, you're one of his bros, which so far is every character that we've had who's spoken to the florist. The florist keeps insisting that it costs money to get information, but every single time we play a character and show up, the florist is just like, actually, I like you. I'm just gonna work with you for free. And he's done that like 3 times now. He's done that for several different people. Am I not done yet? Alright. An informant awaits you where this site can be seen. Get over there on the double. Well, that's the top of Kamara Castle. I recognize that it's the top of Kamara Castle. And also, hey, we've added way more to the city of Kamurocho for you to explore. And you better fucking learn it. We put a lot of time and effort into this. Like, you gotta learn how to explore it with, Saejima, because you gotta avoid the cops. And now it's, you gotta learn to avoid it, you gotta learn how to just know where things are visually. With Tanimura. Where's the entrance here? Oh, right, it's the... Yeah, here it is. I found it! Yay! Damn, did I fucking nail it? Did I fucking nail it? Hello there. It is the florist. Look at the flowers! Homeless man! It is the florist. It is the florist. Are you Tanimura-san? That I am. You're the one who called me? I don't know anything about a call. My boss just told me to come here and give this to you. Here, take it. We actually get to see this. We actually get to see this. The whole thing about why he's called the Florist of Sai is he gives his information to people in floral banquets. That's what they've always said. That's why he's called that. I don't know if we've ever seen that happen because it's always just in person with one of the characters we're playing as. We actually get to see it happen. What's this for? I know, maybe you got a secret admirer? Either way, it's yours now. Okay, flowers. I don't get it. Wait, there's a note inside. Dude, this is so cool. This is so cool. Like, payoff for a thing that they've been, like... This is what they've always said the Florist of Sai is, and we actually get the payoff for it. That's so cool. Well done, Gumshoe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the Ace Attorney all over again. You take after your papa more than expected. Suppose I hold my end of the bargain. You'll be getting a call from Katsuragi soon. What you do next is up to you. Just see that you don't waste this chance. And like, they don't tell you it's the forest, it's just if you've played the previous games. Yeah, because if I was hesitating for a look this entire time.
あんたと取引がしたい。
取引？
実は今、冴島康子を俺が預かっている。警察にはまだ報告していない。あくまで俺が身柄を拘束している状態だ。
なるほど。
あんたが冴島康子を使って柴田組の連中を殺すよう命じていたことは分かっている。
Damn, Tanimura getting to the point. Not here to fuck around.
25年前の事件のこともな。
Not here to fuck around, Tanimura.
あんたはまだ冴島康子が必要なはずだ。違うか?
Sorry, what was that? High level Yakuza boss? Sorry, let me just immediately like intimidate him.
事件を担当した谷村という刑事が死んだ理由。
He said no.
もしかして息子さんですか？あの刑事さんの。
あんたが取引に応じてくれれば、冴島康子の身柄は渡す。どうだ？25年前の真相を俺に教えてくれないか？
条件があります。
条件？
私としても刑事さんであるあなたに迂闊なことは話せない。それに電話ではあなたが冴島康子の身柄を拘束しているという確認もできない。あなたが冴島康子とつながっているという証拠を見せてください。
分かった。1億持っていこう。それでどうだ
？1億？
ああ。あんたが康子さんに要求した1億。
I have all the money.
その金
It's like I got it.
俺の
It's
手
just
元
like
に。
literally right here.
康子さんが用意したものだ。取引の際、その金を持っていく。俺に会うのはその金を確認してからで構わない。それでどうだ
？1億ですか。1階の刑事さんがダミーとして集められる金額じゃない。
That's a good point.
いいでしょう。お会いしましょう。
明日でどうだ？
構いません。場所は
カムロ町。ミレニアムタワーの前で17時。
どうやら頭のいい方の
A
ようだ。
place that's out in the
一番人
open.
通りの多い場所と違う。公衆の
Somewhere very out in the
襲われる
open.
危険も少ない。いいでしょう。5時、ミレニアムタワー前。先に使いの者に1億を確認させます。それでもいいですか？
構わない。
では明日。
I'm meeting Katsuragi tomorrow at 5 p.m. I think I'll go rest at Homeland till then. What about all the sub-stories I can do that involve my wacky fun adventures around town with this 100 million briefcase? Like, what about the sub-story where I accidentally drop it in the river and then I need to, like, get it out of the river and I use a fishing pole and it doesn't work, and then I use, like, a large net and it doesn't work, so I have to, like, go find a kid and hold him, like, by the legs and hold him down, and then he grabs it and then, like, he tries to run off with it and stuff. Like, where's my wacky trying to chase after the 100 million yen briefcase start? Where does that sub-story start? Alright, where does it start? Where do I start that? Do I have to go to the docks to accidentally drop it in the water? Is that what I do? We'll do it next to Millennium Tower. That way anything bad will just blow up the building instead of us. So the Millennium Tower, now in the story of Yakuza, the Millennium Tower is now like a magnetized rod of bad luck, where if you want to get rid of your bad luck, you stand near the Millennium Tower and it just siphons it away from you. There's still that one amazing edit of the Onion article where it's just like, this happens, the buildings blow up all the time, says only building that always blows up. Also, it's something along those lines. It's that article about mass shootings in America where it's just like, these types of things happen all the time, says only country where this type of thing happens all the time. It's like, it's that article, but it's just a picture of Millennium Tower blowing up. Machan, how'd it go? You find the briefcase? Yeah, it took me long enough. Sure wish I thought to ask Yasuko-san what her car looks like before she left. Anyway, I got a call from Katsuragi not long after that. We set up a meeting tomorrow. Really, you did? Well, that's quite the breakthrough. I'm sure he's up to something, though. You better be prepared. I'm curious how the florist got Katsuragi to give us a call. Because, like, it's definitely the florist. Homeless person handing a bouquet of flowers to someone with a message attached. That's definitely the florist. I'm curious how the florist got Katsuragi to give us a call, though. Unless that's just meant to be one of the things where we're finally experiencing the florist from not one of his besties' perspective is like, where he does just feel like a mystery information giver that's able to just do these things in the shadows without, like, anyone realizing who or what he is. I will be. In the meantime, you mind holding on to this briefcase for me? Alright, now where's our sub-story of you dropping it in the water? You ready to go meet with Katsuragi tomorrow? You can rest here until then. Did any other sub-stories appear right now? Did any other sub-stories appear? There are some other sub-stories. Now, I'm doing story. I'm doing story. They can wait. They can wait. This isn't Yakuza 3 and I'm going to miss them. They can wait. Well, Zao-san, I'm off. Alright, stand your toes, Machan. Will do. I guess they wouldn't appear because I was holding the briefcase. They can wait. What chapter are we on? Are we on chapter 2 or 3? We're on chapter 2. We've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. It's been a while since we've done stories, so, you know. It's fine. Yeah, they're not going to appear. Yeah, they're not going to be available while I've got the briefcase. Protect the briefcase! It's a prequel to Spy. I was going to say prequel to Spy versus Spy. Because I'm just thinking of fucking Meet the Spy. Team Fortress 2. That thing. I think it might have been that tiny bit between put briefcase away and go to sleep. That's dumb because you're literally inside. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Unless it's time specifically locked, which from my understanding this game didn't do.
お待たせしました。
Katsuragi, you showed.
あんたが桂木。
はい。
He showed. How long have you been here? Since long before you arrived. I'd wager you saw me in the crowd but didn't recognize me. That tells me you don't have much of a file on me. A relief, really. Uh-oh. 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 Katsuragi is very, very much realized who has the power in this situation. Uh-oh. Now, what will it be? Shall I proceed with the deal? No, let's walk and talk. Here? Around. Maybe it'll help jog your memory, you know? I'm sure you have so much to tell. You really have thought this through. A moving target is a lot harder to hit. Not to mention, I thought you'd appreciate a nice long stroll through Tojo Clan turf. How thoughtful of you. Then lead the way, Tanimura-san.
ではそろそろ本題に入りましょう。谷村さん、あなたはお父さんの死の真相が知りたいとそうおっしゃってましたね。
ああ、そうだ。俺の親父の死、あれは25年前の上野義治襲撃事件に関係しているんじゃないのか。
私は回りくどい交渉は好きじゃありません。はっきり言いましょう。違います。
違うだと。今さら何を言ってるんだ。俺は柴田が新井に殺された時、現場にいたんだ。あんたと柴田が25年前の事件で繋がっていたことは分かってる。親父はあの事件があんたと柴田の仕組んだものだということに気がつき、そのことが原因で殺されたんだ。そうだ。
確かに谷村さん、あなたのお父さんはあの襲撃事件に柴田、そして私が関係していたことは突き止めていました。25年前のあの事件は私と柴田が描いた絵です。私はあの日のあの時間、冴島大河が一人で襲撃に来ることを知っていた。
of Katsuragi.
確か 25年前のあの事件
But as
あん
people
たは
said,
被害者の一人だった
I
はず
don't
だ
think anyone expected
どうして生き残
Saitama
ることが
to
できた
do what he did that day.
だから知っていたと言ったでしょう。私は事前に冴島がどうやって襲撃してくるかも知っていた。
防弾チョッキか
ま、そんなところです。私はあらかじめ
It's
備
like
え
he
を
didn't
して
shoot
い
you
た。
in the head.
だから助かることができた。それまでです。
He was the one who got
つまりあ
shot
んたは
and
柴
got
田と
back
共謀
up.
し
So it makes sense that, yeah, he was wearing
自
body
分の
armor.
組織の幹部を構想に見せかけて殺させる絵を描いた自らが死ぬ可能性があるにもかかわらず
当時私は22歳。柴田さんは30歳。若い2人が縦割りの組織で成り上がるにはそうする必要があったんです。
あんたは事件の後まんまと上野清和会の若頭に就任
Top for Shibata, he hasn't been mentioned
登場
since.
界で直系へと昇格した
You
あ
know,
ん
the
たた
top
ちの計画が
behind this
成功したというわ
Yama,
けか
Majima,
まあそうなります。
and Shindo,
やけにあっさり話すん
Honda,
だ
and
も
Yamazaki.
うあれから25年が経ちます。今この事実が警察に伝わったところで私が罪に問われることはない。
確かにあんたの罪はもう時効だだが極道社会ではそれは通じないだろうだからあんたは安子さんを使って柴田組の関係者を殺させ新井に指示して柴田を殺したそういうことか
まあそういうことですね。
あくまで自分の犯行ではないというつもりかまあいい話を戻そう
Katsuragi is being so
25年
ballsy.
前俺の
Like,
親
he's
父
just
がなぜ
admitting
殺
to
される
everything.
必要があったその理由を教えてもらおう
あなたのお父さん谷村さんは25年前の事件の裏に私と柴田が動いていたことを突き止めた。だがその捜査の過程でもっと大きなものを発見してしまったんです。
それは何なんだ
不正です。あなたのお父さんは事件の捜査をしていくうちに警察内部の不正の事実を知ってしまったんですよ。
Yeah.
警察内部の
He's still being ballsy.
25年前の事件、あの事件は警察によって捜査されたものだったんです。冴島大河ではない事件の真犯人を隠すためのね。
真犯人だと
ええ、そうです。あの事件、冴島大河は襲撃を行った。でも真の犯人は別にもう一人いるんです。
あんたが安子さんに知っていると言った真犯人ってのはそいつのことなんだな。
あなたのお父さんはその真犯人の正体と真犯人を知りながらもそれをもみ消した警察の不正を知ってしまった。だから殺されたんですよ。
誰なんだ親父を殺したやつってのはその真犯人ってのは
He's actually still just standing there.
こんな時間に外を歩いたのは久しぶりだ。
おい答えろ桂木
その前に取引です。冴島康子さんの居場所教えてもらいましょうか。何の真似です。
この1億はくれてやるだから
He's not gonna sell her out, is he?
安子さんのことは見逃してやってくれ、
いや
彼女は沖縄へ行った
Well, darn.
冴島大河に会うためにな
You did sell her out. Although Okinawa was
何がお
not
かしい
very specific,
彼女の役目はもう終わったはずだ
considering before it was narrowed down to Kamurocho.
もう手遅れなんですよ。冴島康子もお前も。
Fuck! Fuck, we went for a walk and Katsuragi lured us to a spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's almost like the slimy, skeezy piece of shit did a slimy, skeezy piece of shit scheme on us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Problems are occurring. It's time for the it's the tower battle! Literally, you learned about this guy by him saying, hey, kill Shibata. What do you mean? What do you mean you're the one who killed them? Oh no. No. Oh fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, this piece of shit's gonna get it. He's gonna fucking get it. Jesus, when we get to the point where we can fucking get this guy, he's gonna get it so bad. He's been such a skeezy piece of shit from the second we fucking first saw him. Oh! Sugiuchi! Well, thank you. Kenny-chan, wait, wrong game. Yo! Yo! Sugiuchi actually coming in for the assist. Thank God. Alright, I need to get to Homeland before those thugs do. Infinite power steel briefcase! Infinite power steel briefcase! Let's go! Alright, play a long battle, big open area, the task coming on all sides. It'd be great to play turning real skills. What if we just gave him a briefcase and made him fight with that instead? Yeah, not, hey, use Tanimura's skills of, like, parrying and stuff to deal with all the people surrounding you. Nah, just briefcase battle. Just briefcase battle. It's alright, it's just the most extreme version of protecting the payload. Would it be faster to not worry about the 100 million? Like, is protecting this 100 million worth letting Zal die? Like, is that worth it? Also, am I just, crystalline conflict's hard. Alright, am I just running? Do I just run? Can I actually just run to Homeland? Is that where I'm going? Oh, no, okay, they've got that. Yeah, I think I'm just going. At least my plan is to just go. So yeah, Katsuragi, a massive piece of shit, terrible fucking person. What the fuck does he mean he's the one who killed them all? I don't know what you mean by this. What do you mean by this? You're the one who killed them all. And also, he says, okay, so you had someone from the Tojo and you had someone from the Uno Saiwa orchestrate a hit that basically, like, wiped out their competition, wipes out Sasai for Shibata for just doing a hit that is a massive fuck up, and gets rid of Katsuragi's competition, namely shitloads of fucking Unosaiwa people. Then the police help cover that up for some reason. The police are the one who helped cover that up. And Tanimura's dad died uncovering that cover-up. Again, assuming we can take him for his word at that part of it, which is very rich considering everything about Katsuagi. His words were to the effective, Saejima shot them, but someone else killed them. I mean, he straight up said at the end, the person who killed those people, it was me. And I'm just curious what he means by that. Because, like, yeah, we know he was the one who set it up. He did. Oh, no, I'm being grabbed. No, the briefcase. Protect the briefcase. Protect the briefcase. All right, get the brief. Oh god. Oh god. Get the briefcase. Oh, I have to kill everyone else to get the briefcase. He decided Saejima wasn't the real killer. It was just a police cover-up. He gave me enough information to make me ask a lot of questions, and now I'm just confused. And now I'm more just confused about anything. What actually happened? What the fuck actually happens then? Fortunately, a lot of these people are relatively easy to hit, so I'm not even have to worry about doing the parries. I'm actually like just actually doing the whole combo is, oh my god. Damn it. Do that one. There we go. There we go. God, Tanimura's combat is so satisfying. Wee bonk. I just get in the parry off. Come back here, you son of a bitch! Get him, Tanimura! Oh, and now we do a chase. Nice. Just dynamically switch between the two. Come back here, Unosaiwa thug! You're already exhausted? Really, bro? You're already exhausted? Also, we're still doing a lot to protect the money before... Like, someone is going right now to kill... To kill Machan. Well, no, where Machan? Someone's right now going to kill Zhao. Should we not, like, care about that? We're getting the money instead. Okay. Oh, again, I didn't mean to stop walking, but okay. Come back here, you son of a... Oh my god. Oh my god. Jump, Tanimura! Jump! Jesus Christ. It's like, well, we don't actually have the rooftop areas designed in a way where people can actually walk the whole, where you can have these massive chase sequences. So fuck it, you jump between the massive areas. Give me the money, bitch! Sorry, but you'll have to try harder than that. Too many goddamn tackles. I think I busted a rib. How'd you find me up here? Going somewhere? People really don't give up to you. Fine, if it's a fight you want, you got it! Oh, we're back to... We've got briefcase powers again. We have briefcase powers again. Yeah! Definitely one of the more different situations we've had for a long battle, where we're just having a briefcase the entire time and just beating up people with an infinitely powered weapon. Fuck you. Oh my god, you still didn't die? Son of a bitch. Uppercut with money! How does it feel to be clogged in the door with 100 million yen? It's taking way too long. I need to get there, now! It better be okay by the time we get back. This is bad. This place is crawling Katsuragi's goons. There he is! Oh, you bastards. I don't have time for this. Better make a run for it. The other type of a chase scene! Run away! Go! Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well that was... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, fuck off. Oh my... Oh, really? Real... Fuck off! Fuck off, that's way too... Come on! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I fucked that up. I pressed the wrong button on that. God damn it. God, this is way... Come on. You can't leave have this many people. Gee, come on! What the fuck? How are you meant to get away from that? There's just a million people here infinitely at the immediate start of it. How are you meant to get away from this? How are you meant to get away from that? Money uppercutting seems like something out of zero, but use up some money but get a stronger attack. How is that never a function in that game? Like, you use money to just do an uppercut fist of cash. This it? Talk about hard to find. Now scram! Wouldn't want you to get hurt now, would we? Hold it right there. Well, well. Kudos on making it this far. Take this to Homeland for me. Okay. I know you're after me, so leave these people out of it. We're actually more interested in that restaurant and the money than you. But if you want us to walk over your corpse to get there, hey, it's your call. Damn. It's almost like Tanimura's plan of just immediately going up to a high-level Yakuza member and just being like, hey, I'm going to intimidate you and threaten you to give me information on the massively evil and illegal crime that you did, doesn't go perfectly well and wasn't the smartest plan. It's almost like it wasn't the smartest plan. And that especially considering our Tanimura's introduction to Katsuragi was someone working for Katsuragi killed the person that Katsuragi was working with to backstab him. Like, that's Tanimura's introduction to Katsuragi. And he's still just like, yeah, I think he'll hold up his end of the bargain. I'm sure he'll hold up his end of the bargain. He'll totally spill this 25-year-old conspiracy, right? Yeah. Tanimura, I like your parry. I just wish it was easier to punish people when you actually landed it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you! Oh my god. Can you not be a shitter? Fuck off! I just want the parry heat move. I didn't get the parry heat move because he hit a thing? Come on! Nice. Essence of armbarring. I don't know if I've actually done that yet. I don't know if I've actually done Essence of armbarring with him yet. Okay, I should use it. I should use an item. I should use an item. And a stamina next. It's fine. Why am I not getting the parry heat? Can I not use it on him because he's got Knuckles with him? Huh. Huh. I guess because he's got Knuckles, I can't use the parry heat move on him, which is very bizarre. It's like a really good tool that he has, and I just can't use it on him. Oh my god. There we go. Get on the fucking ground. Ugh. Like, I get Tanimura's combat style of, like, using these types of things to create openings, but it is not the easiest to get those. You really do want... It really is... I guess... Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking up. There it is. I love how he's got one for getting up, so you get extra time to do the grounded ones. This is what I gotta do. Use the environment to his advantage as well for the parries. I can parry people into the walls, and that helps me a lot. God. There we go. There we go. Ugh. There, and a level up for us too. And a level up for our work. Yeah, also because of his more technical style, like, in the environment matters more to Tanimura than other characters, because, like, you can literally just do a block on someone's attack and throw them into a wall, which just opens bounding opportunities. Like, obviously, using the environment to your advantage has always been a thing for these characters. Like, bounding's been a thing for all the games, I think, at this point. For hitting people off walls and stuff. And obviously there's a lot of, like, environmental heat moves to use. But for just landing basic combos and stuff, it's even more important for Tanimura. I mean, even positioning enemies. I mean, obviously, not getting ganged up so you get punched in the back is important for other characters. But, like, positioning enemies so you can parry one and throw them into a group and stuff. Like, he's very much a character where a lot of those factors you can use to your advantage immensely and stuff like that. Hard for him to create, like, hard for him to just punch the shit out of someone and have those openings and have it just work like that. But given the fact that he can parry just any fucking move, given the fact that he can just parry any move at any opportunity, and the situations that can create, he's way more character than any other of force opportunities to happen, which is satisfying when you get it working well, and just makes it harder to, like, succeed in the first place. Which just, again, is more rewarding when you manage to fucking nail it. Machan, what happened? You're alright. Man, I'm so happy I could hug you. Maybe after I catch my breath. Are you okay, Master Wolf-chan? Yeah, I'll be good in a minute. Oh, by the way, there's someone here to see you. Oh! Oh, hello. Tanimura-kun! Thank goodness you're safe. Chief. I mean, yeah, the person who came up to us was Sugiyuchi, so... Actually, I have an important question. I have an important question now, actually. I have an important question. Did the cops, like, already see... I gotta point out, Katsuragi told us that there was a deeper conspiracy than just covering up the hit, about setting up the hit for those two to rise, and that it was a police cover-up. Not long after he said that, and he said, "I'm gonna go kill your parents," Sugiyuchi showed up. I believe Sugiyuchi's words, the moment he came out of the car, were, "You need to run. Don't you need to go protect them?" Did the cops know that the Ueno Saiwa were already headed there? And again, this dude, Saiwa's it. He's already here. So, like, were the cops already aware that this was going to happen because, like, they saw the Ueno Saiwa make a move? Have they been tracking Tanimura and just realizing that he's getting in way over his head with whatever the fuck he's doing with this? Or is there corruption in the police force, like Katsuragi was saying? Not that we can take Katsuragi for a single fucking word that he says, because, you know, everything about him so far has been a traitorous, backstabbing piece of shit. But it was very good timing that the cops showed up immediately after we were told that, yeah, your dad was actually killed because there was a conspiracy in the police department. What? You mean someone else killed those 18 men? Right. The Ueno Saiwa officers were taken out by one of their own, Katsuragi. I still don't know what you mean by this. The Nesuke Saizuma's brother is innocent? Well, no, that's not what that means. No, in no universe is that what that means. Well, he did carry out the attack, so he's far from innocent. Yeah, exactly. Even if what Katsuragi is saying, whatever the fuck he means by it, is accurate, which again, it's Katsuragi, can't take a fucking word that comes out of that motherfucker's mouth. No. What? There's a big difference in sentencing for murder and attempted murder. Was this Katsuragi also responsible for killing your father? I couldn't get an answer out of him. I see. Either way, Tanemura-kun, that stunt you pulled had me worried half to death. I got a call from Sugiuchi in Homicide telling me you were trying to contact the Uenosawa. So I took it upon myself to search for you before you wound up in danger. Okay, yeah. Which ended up happening anyway! So that's why you're here. Tanemura-kun, you must have some inclination as to how dangerous the Uenosawa clan is right now. Are you even aware of the gravity of this situation? More or less. You know, it's refreshing to see someone... It's refreshing to see someone who just goes, oh yeah, no, I can just do this. Like, I don't need to formulate a plan or a strategy to take down these people. If I just show up, I can just fucking do it. It's really good to see someone like that again. We haven't seen someone with that much brazen boldness and naivete since Kiryu in Yakuza 0. That's what this is reminding me of. Like, Kiryu's just like, yeah, no, if I just punch my way to the top of Doshima's office, then my dad won't get done for murder if I quit the clan, right? Because that's how this works, right? I quit the clan and therefore I took responsibility, so everything's fine, right? And Tanemura's just like, if I just, like, try to weasel this stuff out of this high-ranking Yakuza person to find out who murdered my dad and to reveal a massive conspiracy that he literally just had someone else be murdered and then a series of people murdered before that to cover it up, I'm sure it will go fine. People always do what the police ask them to, especially criminals. It's like, can you tell that Tanemura is the youngest character in this game? Can you tell he's the youngest? Mrs. Katsuragi seems to know something about your father's killer. Sounds like progress to me. Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it. Then why the long face? You finally have a promising lead. Something that Katsuragi said has been bugging me. And what was that? The police covered up the truth about the massacre in 1985. They knew the real killer was Katsuragi, but they pinned it all on Saejima.
Nani?
Huh? What? None of this rings a bell, Chief? No, I'm not in Homicide. About then I was as low on the totem pole as it gets. Fair enough. So the police trying to protect Katsuragi? If so, why? Who knows? But they obviously couldn't let a scandal like that go public. Which is, yeah. If the cops had any hands in covering it up, anyone who's going to try and uncover that. If the police are already corrupt and covering up an 18-kill murder, which I still don't understand what Katsuragi means by that. Considering, you know, I very much saw Saejima walk in there and blow her 18 people fucking away. I very much saw that. So, like... I just thought of something. Maybe we could dig something up at headquarters. Oh yeah? How? Archive room 13 on basement level 3. The so-called Forbidden Room. Forbidden Room? That's right. Also known as the Scandal Graveyard. Is this a different secret Forbidden Room in the police department that, like, Kiryu and Date were in Yakuza 2? Is this a different, forgotten, abandoned secret room in the police department? Well, records of police misconduct over the years supposedly end up there. Well, so the rumor goes. Interesting. I think it's the same one? Okay. Then we might just find something useful. Yes. Or, well, it could all simply be a rumor. Still, worth a shot. In fact, I'm all over it. Now hold your horses, Tanemura-kun. Think about it. Archive 13 is smack dab in the middle of headquarters. A rookie like you can't just go strolling in there without permission. I never planned on asking. I mean, we're dealing with someone who can cover up mass murder. I doubt they'd be keen on giving me access to the evidence. Serious about this, Machan? Tanemura-kun, no, nothing. So, we all ready to go? Again, this last plan not going as well as we wanted it to. Not phasing Tanemura at all. Oh, trying to shake down a Yakuza member in broad daylight over a massive conspiracy that's been like 2.5 decades covered up? Yeah, that'll go just fine. Oh, it immediately went to shit and I almost got killed along with my parents? Well, I better break into the police headquarters now, immediately afterwards. Well, here's it you and me. Of course. Us community safety boys gotta stick together, right? Besides, I've only been to HQ maybe once or twice. I probably couldn't find this archive even if I tried. But you know where it is, right? Don't you, Chief? What? No, well, I mean, yes, but be that as it may. Great, then I'll be counting on you. Okay, let's go. We can get there by taxi. Anything I gotta take care of before we go to HQ? On second thought. Sorry, but I kind of forgot something. Mind waiting a little bit? Oh, alright. Just hurry up. I'll be standing here. How many sub-stories have we got on the map? I'm not seeing any sub-stories on the map. Is that one that you were mentioning actually time-locked? Because you said there was one that should be opened. What was I saving up this level for? I was saving up this level for something. I've already forgotten what it was. None right now? What about that one that was before? What about that one that was before with the briefcase? Or was that actually time-locked and I can't get it? Or is it not available now but it will reopen up later? Do I need to reload a save? Did I actually miss a time-locked one? Which I thought this game didn't do based on what people were telling me. And also just our own personal experiences with it. Pardon me. Could try going to Little Asia and seeing. Oh, right, you can't see the Little Asia sub-stories on the map, can you? Correct, you can't actually say that. I was saving up, I saved up one from last time, and I do not remember why. I don't remember why. Oh, I think I was getting Phoenix Spirit and a 2, and then the next level I'm getting a 3 to get Tortoise Spirit. I think that's what it was. Yeah, because I wanted Phoenix Spirit to get Tortoise Spirit. I think that's what I was saving up for. So I saved 2 so I could get another level 2 at this stage. Either double evasion or enhanced quick steps. One of the two. But Phoenix Spirit at the very least. Phoenix Spirit in of itself isn't amazing, but it will help me get Tortoise Spirit, which is obviously good. Just heat on block. So now if I block or parry, I'm going to be getting heat back. So that's handy. Dandy notebook. Breezy Arrest, Thorough Impact, or one of these. Double evasion or enhanced quick steps? I feel like what I want for Tanimura is double evasion. Because enhanced quick steps is like getting out of the way of an individual attack, where double evasion makes me cover a large distance to reposition myself, which I think is more important for Tanimura. Like if I'm in a group of enemies, or if I'm just somewhere that's not useful for him to like parry people into walls or into other people, then I can do that. Then I can double jump out of the way. So I'll go for that one for him, and then Tortoise Spirit next. Yeah, there's no way to actually see on the map. There is there. No. I will say, like, probably one of my criticisms about the game that I could actually make, with its expanded map. I really like having, like, the city of Kamurocho be expanded as much as it is. Hell, I thought it was being expanded a lot just in the first section of the game because you could go to the roofs. But every subsequent character that we've played has expanded Kamurocho more than... Oh, rich person, I'll fight you. Like, we've gone onto the rooftops with Akiyama. We've gone, like, through the, like, the underground tunnels and the sewers with, Saejima. We've gone into the back streets of Little Asia with Tanimura. Which, if you think about it from like a release order perspective of originally what they were doing, I guess that was a deliberate choice. Like, it was very deliberately done to be different, because if you think about it, Yakuza 1, like in the original release order, Yakuza 1 is just Kamurocho. Then in Yakuza 2, they go, well, we've got to expand it a bit more. So now you get Sotenbori. So now you've got 2 cities. And then in Yakuza 3, well, it's like, we're gonna do that again. We're now going to make Ryukyu. Now you get another city to explore in. And then in this game, they go, we're not going to make another city. But if we just go back to only Kamurocho and that's it, then it's going to be a noticeable step back from Yakuza 2 and 3 because they had whole other cities. So and they can't exactly make Kamurocho bigger or denser. Its street layout is very, very specific, and learning the streets of Kamurocho is like an important part of like learning the games and stuff like that. And also it's based on real life Tokyo, so they probably couldn't change the street layouts that much anyways if they want it to be like real life. So Tor on a maximum, that'll be useful later. So instead their plan was just, hey, let's just oh my god, Dine and Dasher literally right here. So they just expanded it even further in a completely different way. It's from Homeland. Oh my god. People trying to fight me, people right here, and I'm getting Homeland calls. I got first place in Triple Triad, and I got duplicates. Damn you, Butteron. I haven't done any Triple Triad tournaments in Final Fantasy 14 yet. I've done, like, my weeklies against Jonas. I haven't done, like, entered the Battle Hall tournaments or anything. I'm just scared of Triple Triad. One day we'll learn Mahjong. One day. Hello? Machan! Mei Hua. I'm definitely mispronouncing that. What's up? We need you back at Homeland, hurry! Well, calm down and tell me what happened. Just hurry back here, here now. Something awful's happened. Okay, I'll be right there. The most significant layout change was the town had was that Millennium Tower replacing alleyways. The most significant layout change the town has had was the Millennium Tower replacing the alleyways that were there before, and that only happened over a 20-year time skip. Yeah. I guess that was something that they could do in Yakuza 0, where it's like, let's go back to Yakuza 0. We get to design a Kamurocho that doesn't have a Millennium Tower. And that's like the biggest thing that they've been able to like change. Other than this game doing the I mean, like, as Yakuza, like, Kamurocho's always been a dense place. It's like people struggle to call this game an open world game, which, to be fair, it is hard to, like, it is kind of open world, but its open world is a small world that's just dense as hell, which is significantly better than a massive empty world and stuff like that. So for this game, they just go, fuck it, even more dense. And I love it. I personally love it. We need to pay somehow. Shut up, I ain't got no money, I lost my goddamn wallet. Alright. Dine and Dash. Honestly, I'm just taking this as the Dine and Dash man from Yakuza 3. He started posting about it online, and now people are just massively... Oh, wow, I'm not actually chasing him. I'm actually just fighting him. People are just now super into Dine and Dashing because that one dude from Yakuza 3 made it the in thing to do. Which is where my assumption is now. So what'll it be, sir? Pay or take a trip to the station with me? Oh, pay! By all means, let me pay! Drunk, that was grapping. I'm here to pay for your trouble, so we're gonna settle this quietly. Like, honestly, with the way that they talk about the cops in this game and the way Tanimura is, I think I am meant to just be openly accepting that these are bribes now. I think I'm meant to just openly be accepting that Tanimura is just taking bribes. He's just taking bribes to not go back, and he's willing to do it. Not because he's just like, oh, I'm a corrupt cop and I'm going to take money on the side. But because he fucking hates paperwork so much that he's just like, okay, if you give me money, I don't have to do paperwork, and this is fine for me. He takes bribes, not because he thinks he's, like, all-powerful and stuff like that and deserves it, but because he's lazy. Oh, Machan! I got here as quick as I could. What's going on? Never heard you sound so worried over the phone before. The Asian Gateway money's gone missing. What? Gone missing? I think you meant we got flat out robbed. How? Are you okay? Buster Wolf, son? Yeah, Zal-san, what happened? This guy suddenly barged in here and said, give us the money you're hoarding. I tried to say no. And that's why I look like this. They raided the place in broad daylight, huh? I mean, it's like a bit off 5 PM, but still. Buster Wolf, Dad? I mean, to be fair, that's just accurate. I'm pretty sure the game that first introduced Buster Wolf was Garo, Mark of the Wolves, and in that, Terry is Buster Wolf Dad, because he's been raising Rock Howard. So it basically started as actually being Buster Wolf Dad. Kind of weird that this is after you drop off the briefcase money. Oh yeah, you drop off the briefcase money. They robbed the Asian Gateway money, but not the briefcase of 100 million yen. Do you have any injuries about Maihua? Hua? I'm definitely mispronouncing that. I know how to pronounce Japanese names easier than Chinese names, because you know I've got like 500 hells in Yakuza now. I'm fine, and Mai wasn't here. That's a relief. Machan, they left with this message. If you want your money back, tell the parasite of Kamurocho to come alone to the vacant lot across from Public Park 3. Hey, someone who's openly referring to him as the parasite of Kamurocho. That was the first chapter for him, I believe. Vacant lot across from Public Park 3. Oh my god, my hair is being... It's not even that it's like looking bad, it's just this part just keeps curling around and it's tickling my ears and it's incredibly ticklish. And it's just like, Parasite of Kamurocho, huh? Even criminals are calling me that now. What an honor. His nickname, like, Akiyama is the lifeline of Kamurocho. They have slightly different connotations to them. Slightly different connotations. It looks like it's me they're after. Machan, we can save that money back up again. You don't have to. I do. They're after me, so if I don't go, this will happen over and over. But Machan, it's too dangerous. Did you see what I just did? I'm fine. I'll be fine. Sort of thing is nothing new to me. But the vacant lot across from Public Park 3, that's far. Guess you better start walking. Don't hurt yourself, Machan. I feel like no other character has bitched about the distance between places anywhere near as much as Tanimura. Like, you have to walk anywhere. And something that Tanimura will mention is just, ugh, it's all the way on the other side of the city. And it's like, it's fucking 3 blocks over. Like, seriously, Public Park 3 is like fucking barely away from here. Like, it's the next right. Come on. And you can't just say, oh, it's a video game, so distances are shorter. No, this takes place in Kamurocho. It's in a city. It is actually this small. Ain't you the guy who was giving her Anarchy the stink eye? We'll show you what happens when you fuck with the Yakuza. I guess your walk speed is probably faster in this game than in real life, because most of the time in this game you are walking at, like, a solid jaunt. And cracking out. Minus all the crime and stuff, I'd kill to have places so close together. Wasn't having to worry about getting run over. Oh, we could get into a massive thing about the desire of, people use the phrase walkable cities, which I'm not a fan of the phrase walkable city, just because, like, one, what about people who can't walk? And you might just say, oh, well, it's just a saying. It's just, the phrase walkable city just means places that you don't need a car to get around. And I'm just like, it's not good enough that you can't have a car to get around. If disabled people can't get around it, then it's still not a city that's built, like, that's just for everyone who lives in there. And if you always use the phrase walkable city, then you're encouraging ideas of what a walkable city should be that aren't accounting for disabilities and stuff like that. So I prefer the phrase accessible cities, because that's just accessible to everyone. Because even cities right now, they're inaccessible to people with 0 disabilities because you need a car. Like, if you haven't purchased a very expensive thing and then gotten a license that you need to regularly renew and take tests for and pay for, then it's also not accessible for you and stuff like that. So I prefer the term accessible cities. There's probably a better term that other people have actually come up with that isn't walkable cities, that accounts for, hey, it should also be possible for disabled people to get around. But we could get an entire thing about how cities should not be built around cars. I mean, honestly, out of topics that I have, that's one of the fiercest ones that I have opinions about. Because I fucking hate cars. And also, just, walkable cities would massively fucking help against mitigating climate change. Like, which is very fucking important. Almost like needing everyone to be able to drive around everywhere in their own personal vehicles. It's really bad for that. Ah, we've been waiting for you. So you're the parasite of Camarocho, huh? A real pleasure meeting the most crooked cop in town. Oh, please, I doubt I'm even on the leaderboards. I doubt I'm even on the leaderboards. I mean, Camarocho and a lot of Japanese cities, I think, do have streets and cars if needed. It's just there's not as much need to do it. Yeah, like, you need to be able to drive cars and stuff through a city still. Like, it needs to be possible. Ambulances. Like, I don't need to say more than that. Like, you can't design it so it's impossible for cars to get around a city. Because ambulances exist. So it still needs to be possible. It still needs to be possible for vehicles to get around it, but like, if you make it so it is easier for people to get around a city by just walking than needing cars, less people will use cars in the city because they don't fucking need to, and stuff like that. Like, you can't just have it every single street in the city is like fucking this wide and all the buildings are this close, because, well, technically it's really small because, like, the roads take up a lot of space and expand how large an area is just because of how much land roads and stuff use. So yeah, like, it would be small, which would make places, like, easier to walk through and no one's at risk of running over by cars. But ambulances. So yeah, it still needs to be possible, but yeah. But you're absolutely right on just like yeah, if you make a city where people don't need cars anywhere near as much, shitloads less people will use it. Do you think a lot of people enjoy driving around the city? I think for a lot of people, driving in a city is something that they fucking despise. And that's the option they still take over public transport and walking because it's still easier. And that's fucked up. The fact that people would willingly choose being in their own car, paying for their own petrol, and dealing with traffic, because that is a more feasible option than public transport or walking, means that we've fucked up as a society. We have just fucked up. Like, that is batshit insane that we have messed up that much. That paying for cars and dealing with traffic is still the preferable option for that many people. You guys who attacked Homeland? Why'd you do it? Why? You got some nerve to ask. Our mission is to punish people like you who prey on the weak. I've heard all sorts of things about you. How you extort piles of money from women who can't go to the cops, for instance. I don't know you and that chubby old man are in on it together. What do you intend to do with the money? What else but return it to the good, honest people you stole it from? That's why we brought you here, so you can get to telling us their names. Oh, and we were thinking we should break one or two or both of your arms for good measure. Otherwise, you'd go right back at it. I see. So is that all you had to say?
Huh?
What? Just give me back the money already. You are done talking, right? You little prick! You think this is some kind of game? Looks like we're going to be breaking more than just your arms! I mean, from what we've seen, is this a sub-story where we're the baddie, kinda? Well, I think, like what Tanimura does isn't good, right? Like, we saw him shake someone down for money. And the person that we saw shaking down for money was someone who was struggling with their business. Like, he went up to someone who was struggling with their business, and they're having a hard time getting by. And he shook them down for money. But also, the person that he was shaking down was someone who was exploiting immigrants and severely underpaying them because he knew he could get away with it because his workers couldn't go anywhere else because they're undocumented immigrants. Like, their options are very limited and they were ripe for exploitation. And the person was doing that. And Tanimura, instead of, like, doing anything about fixing that situation, was exploiting them for money. But then he also put all of that money towards helping different immigrants, right? And, like, what they're saying there about just, like, you take money from cops who don't have an option of, like, you take money from women who don't have the option to go to the police and stuff like that. We haven't seen Tanimura do that. We haven't seen Tanimura do that. The one time we've seen him shake someone down for money was the business owner who was exploiting immigrants. But we have seen Tanimura take a shitload of bribes in this game. And I mean, like, a veritable fuck ton of bribes. The fights he gets into the street where he gets money off the people afterwards. The dispatch calls where the person says, I'll give you money if you don't tell the cops about this. We've seen Tanimura take a shitload of bribes. And at some point, I thought earlier that it was just like, oh, it's just kind of a weird story thing. Now that we're a cop, it's weird that we're taking money off all of these people. No, I think it's meant to be deliberate. No, I think they're meant to be saying that, yes, Tanimura absolutely is taking bribes off these people. I absolutely think that's the case, alright? Alright, now give me the money. I'll never give it back. Not to a dirty scoundrel like you. March on. Mai, I'm not going to pronounce her last name because I'm going to butcher it every single time I say it. So I'm just going to say Mai because I can say that and I'm probably still butchering that. Mai, what are you doing here? I was so worried I just had to come and check on you. And it's not just me. Huh? You good, Tanimura? Markud, please tell me you're okay. We're here for you, big bro. Yeah, now step away from Marchan this instant. You better not have heard him. It's all the people of Little Asia. Who are all these people? Is this where he's going to actually explain it? I apologize. It looks like I made a terrible mistake. How could you believe some stupid rumors? You better apologize to my dad too. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, sir. That's enough, Mai. It looks like it was just a misunderstanding. Maybe, but he just called you a chubby old man a few minutes ago. What? Beat me up and steal my money because you think I'm a bad person. That's fine. Calling me a chubby old man? How dare you? But you were in the wrong too, Marchan. You knew it was a misunderstanding right from the start. You should have talked it out instead of fighting. Maiwa. Is that how you pronounce the end there? Wa. Okay, Maiwa. Okay, I'll say that then. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just that negotiating's such a hassle. I beat up people because it's easier than talking. Tanimura, that's not a good thing. Oh, Machan. So, Yanagi. Yes. Well, I talk about helping the weak just now. Is that for real? Of course! He's already helped out plenty of people in this town. This time was a bit of a clusterfuck, though. Alright, then. Starting today, you're going to be helping the Asian Gateway. What? I imagine that you've been using the same violent methods that you used today in order to help people, correct? That may be one way of doing things, but too many things could go wrong. I can't just sit by and watch that happen. All in all, I do believe we have the same goal. So we should be working together, don't you think? I mean, someone had to say it. Will you forgive us what happened today? We're not the Yakuza. As far as I'm concerned, what happened today is over and done with. So will you agree to help? I'd be honored to. Okay, then I'll teach you all about what the Asian Gateway does. From here on out, you'll be my official understudy. Sure, looking forward to it. Hey, I'm really sorry about today. Please take this as my apology to you. Fucking just straight up a ruby. Here's an expensive gemstone. Thanks. Come on, we've got a lot of work to do. Coming. Sub-story lover. Woo! 40 sub-stories. Goddamn. 40 sub-stories we're up to. Hey! Damn, it's the nickname that he's had this entire time. Not the greatest, but yay, it at least worked out well in the end. And one more unlocked after doing that one. Actually, here's an important question. If we continue the story, because once we do this next sub-story, like once we finish the sub-stories here, we're not going to have any options of what to do. How long's the next story section? I mean, like we're still early as shit in the stream. I imagine we've got enough time to do another sub-story and then continuing the story. I imagine we're gonna have time. Not the longest? Yes. That'll be fun. Yeah, we'll do sub-story and then continue the story. So, I can't see it on the map, so oh, okay. I can't see it on the map, so I'm assuming it's back in Little Asia. Street punks! Ah, jeez. Bam. Urgh. Pew. Honestly, essence of combos may be some of the most satisfying shit. It is so goddamn satisfying. It is so satisfying to have essence of combos. Like, seriously. Just, oh, you land any combo, have a heat move. Which again, makes sense for Tanimura because it's harder for Tanimura compared to any other character to land a combo in the first place. It makes sense that he gets a reward for that. That's a lot easier. Umpiring. Like, it makes sense that he gets a reward for landing a combo by being able to get a heat move easy out of it. And also, all of them upgrade so they become more powerful than your typical heat moves because they get like 2 finishes on it. So because it's harder for him to land the combos in the first place to build the heat, and harder for him to land the combos to just land a finisher, it's cool that he like gets that as a reward. We didn't know what we're getting into. Right on through. Thank you for the money. Again, bribes. He's absolutely taking bribes. He is 1000% taking bribes off of people. Like, you just gotta... We're doing the same stuff that we've done as any of our other characters. But because he's a cop... it just has a totally different connotation to it. What are you guys doing? Is something wrong? We've got some graffiti artists on our hands. It's been happening for a while now, hasn't it? Around Little Asia. No, this time it's different. Is it slurs? What do you mean? It's written in Chinese, Korean, and even Thai. Is that such a surprise? Japanese is like a foreign language in this part of town. I can't argue with that, but I'm concerned about the people who wrote it. Do you know who they are? Yeah, it's probably some of our kids. How do you know? Because they wrote stuff like, I hate Japan for sending my dad away. And the Japanese don't think of us as people. Really sad things like that. You really think the Asian Gateway kids would do that? I really don't. I mean, I totally get these kids wanting to vent. I totally get these kids wanting to vent because of the bullshit that like their parents have been going through and stuff. That's true. Alright, I'm gonna try and find who's doing it and have a little talk with them. For starters, where's all this graffiti? One's at the north entrance to Little Asia, another on a building across from Homeland, and the last one should be at the entrance to Little Asia from East Taihei Boulevard. They usually paint their graffiti about this time, when we're busy getting ready to open up shop for the day. Okay, I'll start off with the north entrance to Little Asia, but if I do catch somebody, I wouldn't want the other kids to see. Good thinking. Don't take them to the Asian Gateway then. Bring them to West Park. I'll be waiting there. Got it. See you later then. Well, I've looked everywhere and I'm out of ideas. Sorry. Just knocked someone over while I'm walking past. Happens an awful lot. Oh, hello there, kid. Is that you, New? Uh-oh. Wait! Man, that kid's fast. Daddy will leave Little Asia. But there are so many places he could hide around here. Just looking at him will make him come out of hiding. Okay. Alright. Find the kid. Definitely in the bathroom. Something here. Oh. I thought I saw a key in this bathroom ages ago. Did I never come back to grab it? Wow. Whoops. Whoopsies. I see you hiding there. You're right there. You can't hide there forever, you know. Yikes, you found me. Tag, you're it. Wait, what were we doing? Look, I'm not mad at you or anything, but I need to know why you've been tagging. Will you tell me? I'm not telling anything. Come on, I promise I won't get you in trouble. I just want to hear your side of things. So could you wait for me in West Park for a little while? Is that okay with you? Whatever. Fine. Next is the building across from Homeland. Can I just say, just immediately, how much respect I have for Tanimura for that interaction alone? Extreme hide and seek. Yeah, can I just say how much respect I have for Tanimura on that single interaction alone? The way he spoke to the child just then was fucking fantastic. Like, he wasn't immediately angry. He's just like, I'm not here to get you in trouble. I'm not here to yell at you. I don't want any of that. I want to hear your side of the story. Like, treating a child like they're, you know, what's that thing called? Oh yeah, a fucking person? I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Want to buy something? Oh, this is an... Have I ever actually bought anything from this shop? Let me just quickly down to Torrena. Let me just down to Torrena, so I have a spare inventory slot. Sorry. Hey! You just sell more Torrenas and sake. Yeah, fuck it. I'll buy some sake. Why not? Why not? Why the hell not? Yeah. Especially working retail, and oh my god. Working retail, you definitely see a lot of cases where, people do not like treating children like they are people. It's almost like there's an absolute veritable fuck ton of people out there, especially in Western cultures, and by that I mean white cultures, who don't treat children like people, but treat them like property. And it's kind of fucked up. Like, they refuse to just talk to a child as if they're a person. And it's just, it's, especially some of the interactions that you just see working retail and stuff like that. It is just, it's fucked up. It is fucked up just how many parents refuse to do any form of even half-decent parenting. Or just not abject fucking colossal failure of parenting. It is scary how many are like that. What are you doing with that? Ah, I'm running away. Hey. Oh, come on. Let's get so quick. Should I still in a little Asia, but it's like a maze in here. I'll need to look carefully. Damn, I was hoping he was immediately in there. But unfortunately, I was wrong. Is he under the stairs? Oh my god. I only found him under the stairs because the dialogue box popped up. Found your towel. Ah, you scared me. Hey, calm down. I didn't do anything, I swear. You're about to tag this place up, weren't you? I'm guessing you've been at this for a while now. How'd you know? We'll talk about it later. For now, just go to West Park and wait for me there, okay? Okay. Fine, I guess. I don't need 100 gigabytes of free internet. Scam calls and texts have been so fucking bad lately. I don't know why. I don't know why it is. Just at some point during, like, the early part of this year, they got really fucking bad. Oh, so the entrance to the Asia from East Area Boulevard. And it's not just my phone. The amount of people that I've spoken to where it's just, yeah, for some reason, just towards the beginning of this year, and it's just been non-stop since, there has been so much more fucking spam calls than ever before. I like how this entrance is like in a building. Actually, this entrance here, this is where the cutscene happens at the beginning, isn't it? Yeah, because you walk through the kitchen. Oh. I walked right past you. Yoon, we need to talk. Hi. Ah! I'm running away! Wait a second! I swear, these kids are way too sneaky for their own good. So let's just keep looking. Well, she ran down this way, so there's not exactly I guess there's this entire section up here she could have gone down. Technical question reported at an adult entertainment shop on East Taihei Boulevard. That's actually relative. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Literally down here is East Taihei Boulevard. I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't know how many of them. Is it this? Are you? Our place is cheap. It's got the cutest babes. Done deal. Let's hand it over. Wait, I said I'm not interested. Cut it out already. People like you that force us to make harsher and harsher laws. I mean, no, but... do I even get into it? Do I even get into it? I don't think so. Whee! Yeah! It's just rip-off Dragon King essence. It's so good. It's so good. Whee! Whee! Oh, God. Yikes! What was that sound they made? This guy sure know how to run away. Oh, are you alright? Oh, I'm just fine. How short are you for this? I really have no idea. How much? Oh, just whatever you feel is right. Tanimura! You're a cop! It's not how that works, buddy! Again, someone may have mentioned it before. Maybe that is how it works in Japan. But if that is how it works in Japan, then boy howdy, there is still a problem. It's just a bigger one. And I feel like having a situation where people on the street have to pay the cops who are directly like there for helping them in any capacity just leads to situations where the cops will create situations to help people. So that wasn't very subtle. It's because I didn't mean it to be. I wasn't trying to make it subtle. Okay. I feel like I know where she might be. Purely based on there's been no other use for this area ever. I don't even know where I'm going. I literally... Did I literally just come out the way that I walked in? I did, didn't I? God damn it. Look at that. I got that flip turned up. Oh, hey! Ah! I never actually noticed that. You can actually see out into... This is the parking, this parking lot. I've walked through that alleyway like 4 times this episode already. Huh. You can actually see into Little Asia for a little part there. Well, there you go. And this little bar here, which doesn't have anything here. Hello. It's people like that. This is another part of Little Asia. Like, I'm assuming she's going to be here just because, well, this place has had no other use in any capacity. I don't even know if there's any locker keys or anything up here. So my brain just wants to say she's going to be here. She's going to be right there. Okay, she's not in the toilet. I guess there's garbage up here. Wait, oh, I was about to say, you? No. You're just hiding out in the corner. Damn, these places are tiny. Okay, nothing there. Well, I will say, I do appreciate Little Asia's existence for what it does and is for, like, world building, story, etc., etc. And stuff for the world of Yakuza and Kamurocho. It's not the easiest place to navigate. And the camera... Ow. And the camera's a bit, you know, a little bit not the greatest. Are you in there? No, it's someone else. I don't know if I've ever been out this exit. Have I ever come in through this? Oh, actually, yeah, no. No, I've been through there. No, I've been through this entrance before. Just like, have I ever actually been through this entrance? No, I have. I have. Okay. So far, you're hiding the best out of all of them. Or I walked right past you fucking 20 minutes ago. And I just haven't seen you since. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't find them. No. I'm walking in circles now. I am now walking in circles. This is going great. This is going great. So I'm to look up and just holding onto the walls like that above me. I wish I could walk in first person in this game. But unfortunately, we're not on the Dragon engine. And the one positive that engine has. Amidst the myriad of negatives. Because it sucks and is bad. How am I this bad at finding them? Where are you? Where are you? Hello? Shit, this is gonna be the rest of the stream. I apologize in advance. I feel like I've been looking for this one kid for like 10 minutes now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it hasn't been that far away. Uh-oh. I'm feeling stupid. Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna ask where, but I will ask. Is she actually just hidden very well? Or am I stupid? Because this has come up a lot recently. Of sometimes I am just stupid. Sometimes I am just an idiot when it comes to these types of things. And by that I mean anything that requires any form of skill or capacity in any capacity, or thinking in any capacity, or deduction, or just any form of competency in life. That's not an either/or. Ow. 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 Oh, okay, well, okay, you're somewhere nearby then. You are somewhere nearby, because I just saw the dots come up. Oh, you're above me! Oh, I knew it! I knew it! You are above me! Oh, I fucking did it! They're hidden they are here in Little Asia hidden. Well, she was above me! Also, by the way, hi, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you return. I say that it was probably like 2 or 3 Yakuza streams ago you were probably here. It's just I have not streamed Yakuza very frequently lately because I haven't streamed much at all lately. So it probably hasn't been that many streams that that I haven't seen you here for Yakuza, but it's good to see you, man. All right, Miyun, come on over here. No, I just spot me after a lot of time and difficulty. Believe you me. You want to tell me what's going on? No, and don't try to boss me around. You're not my dad. Look, I feel for you, but you need to think about what you're doing. Oh, yeah? How would you know how I feel? Believe me, you and I aren't all that different. I mean, Tanimura, for starters, you're not an immigrant. I feel that's a bit of a difference. I mean, clearly at some point in Tanimura's life, something happened that made him, like... There's clearly a connection between his father died when he was incredibly young, considering his dad died 25 years ago, and Tanimura isn't that old. Actually, have they said before that? I can't remember how old Tanimura was when his dad died or something like that. Because Tanimura's in his 20s. Tanimura's in his 20s, and it was like not. It would have been that long after the hit happened that his dad died. Like based on like the whole cover up for it and stuff like that. But like, there's clearly a connection between Tanimura's dad died and now Tanimura has been growing up around these people, or at least the way that Zhao and stuff talk to him. It doesn't come across like Tanimura's just been hanging out here for the last year. It comes across that he's grown up here. Now, whether it's because maybe Tanimura's mother was an immigrant that like Tanimura's father got with or something like that, or whether just Tanimura's dad was connected to the people in Little Asia, so they adopted him after he died, and like the mom's on the picture or something like that. Really? Yeah. Now, New and Tower waiting in West Park. I want to hear the story from all three of you. Come on, let's get going. Okay.
Boy.
The graffiti kids have been spraying is causing trouble for a lot of people. Do you understand? Go easy on them, Dad. No, they need to hear the truth. They're just kids, Zao-san. Getting angry won't help. Which Tanimura very much has a point on.
Boy.
Miyun, you come here right now. Why don't we hear their side of the story first? Alright, guys. Where's all this negativity about Japan coming from? The legal and political situation of Japan, making them separated from their families. Probably that. I'm gonna have a wild guess. Wild guess. Because it was the Japanese who sent my daddy back to China. And my daddy to Korea. And my mummy to Thailand. And that's why we're all alone now. It's like Japan doesn't care what happens to us at all. Yeah! It's like we're invisible to everyone but us. Which, like, that's just factually true. Because, yeah, you could say that, oh, because we haven't played as a character who can speak Chinese before, of course we haven't been to Little Asia. No other characters have even been able to see it. Like, even in this game, you can see where the entrances to Little Asia are, and the most that Akiyama and Saejima say is just, huh, someone who's speaking a foreign language. That's weird. And that's the most that they say. Oh, no, they spy on people in Little Asia as well, and watch them do kung fu stuff. They watch them do kung fu stuff. That's the most that the other Japanese characters have been playing as have had with Little Asia. They use Little Asia as a spectacle to learn hate moves. That's why Japan sucks. That's why we did the graffiti. No one pays attention to us kids, but they sure wake up when they see paint all over their walls. I mean, like, the kids are just straight up right. Oh, like, the kids are suffering because their parents have gone. Does anyone give a shit? No. Oh, but someone's tagged something. Oh, now we care. Now we're angry at this injustice of paint on a wall. I mean, to be fair, they're tagging up Little Asia itself. But, also, they're probably not allowed outside of Little Asia. Slash are probably scared of leaving Little Asia. So it's not like they'd go outside to tag up the rest of Kamurocho. Guys, I understand how you feel. No, you don't, you big liar! Yes, I do. I actually felt the same way as you, back when I was here. What? No joke. I seriously hated this country. You did? Yup. But I realized something when I got older. It's not this country's fault. Also, they go do tag out to Little Asia, things probably won't be as lenient. Yeah. I mean, the city is currently swarming with cops. What, you gonna tell me it was my dad's fault now? No, it's not your parents' fault either. But it has to be somebody's fault. Look how miserable we are. The answer is it's nobody's fault. Tanimura, no. Tanimura, no. No. Bigotry and unfair immigration laws is absolutely somebody's fault. No, that's just, no, it is, it very clearly is. Deportation laws that separate people from their families are not just things happening. Oh, that's just how it is, and that's just how it works, and that's just, nobody did that. No. Tanimura, no. When people are born poor or lose their parents, or something terrible like that, they tend to try and blame someone. They blame Japan, or they blame the laws. You see where I'm going with this, right? You're blaming Japan because you don't know what to take your anger out on. Listen, we're all people, whether we're Japanese or Chinese or whatever. Every one of us has the potential to become rich or be happy. All we have to do is work for it. Okay, Yakuza 4. Okay, Yakuza 4. You were doing well. You were doing well with your representation of immigrants, and you're kind of dropping the ball here. And you're kind of dropping the ball here. But also, this is also very in character for a cop to say. This is also very in character for a cop to say. It's nobody's fault that systemic injustices exist. Anyone can succeed in this. Systemic injustices aren't anyone's fault. And that just... You're doing well with your representation, but you're kind of dropping the ball. Do you mean Yakuza as a whole? Do I mean Yakuza as a whole? Don't need to include the of immigrants part? Yeah. Yeah. The laws are okay. Do not question them. Again, so do we go... this is a case of how much credit do I give the writers of Yakuza? Do I give them enough credit to say that they are writing this character as a cop, and this is 1000% what a cop would say? Or do I not give the writers of Yakuza credit and say they wanted to do a story about how much it sucks that immigrants are treated poorly and stuff, but they are Japanese writers who have had a known history of nationalism and racism in these Yakuza games, and this is their result when they try to go from the other side and see what things are like from the immigrants' from the immigrants and the non-Japanese people's perspectives. How much credit do we give the writers here? How much credit do we give the writers here? Because I'll be honest, they've not earned it. Like, if we're looking at the series as a whole, they've not earned it. Not even slightly. Because this is Tony Moore straight up saying that systemic injustices are no one's fault and anyone can achieve, and they're not a factor. Like, he didn't say that it's harder for some people to become rich or happy or something like that. He said anyone can if they work for it. While talking to a bunch of kids who have lost their parents because they've been deported. Do you think it's going to be as easy for these kids to become rich and successful? Do you think it's going to be as easy for these kids to live happy lives now? Or do you think that might be more difficult now because of the unfair injustices they've faced, Tanimura? We all have troubles in our lives, and there's no one on this planet, no one that doesn't. But blaming those troubles on others and complaining about them won't solve anything. I mean, doing something to fix the systemic injustices that exist would fix something. So stop this ridiculous graffiti, study hard, and set yourself some goals. That's a... The end result. Oh, your parents got deported out of the country? Study. Study then. Tanimura, you're such a cop, I swear to God. You're such a fucking cop. You really put your effort into it. Pretty soon you can start making things better for yourself and earn people's respect. Am I making sense to you guys? Tanimura, please. Yeah. Alright, now that we're all on the same page, I'm gonna make something special for dinner. Your taste buds won't believe what hit them. Race to the Asian Gateway! This is a good learning experience for those kids. I hope so. Those kids have a harsh reality to face. It's only a matter of time before they'll have to deal with their situation as adults. And that doesn't always turn out pretty. Don't worry so much, Marchan. So the Asian Gateway is here, right? To do what only we can do for them. I think he's trying to say that it works for him, so it should work for anyone, but still. Okay, but like... It's still a difference. Tanimura is still Japanese in Japan. He's still Japanese and he's still in the country of Japan. The people that he's talking to aren't. And like, yeah, I know he lost his father because his father was murdered. And like, that's a different and still shitty thing compared to like deportation and stuff like that. It's one thing to have faith in the future generation. No, they'll put that faith to work. like, he said that they'll have to face the situation as adults. And then, like, Zhao freely admitted that it's just like, yeah, we have to help them. They're facing a harder life than other... So, what... Is he aware that what he was saying to the kids was bullshit? Like, is he aware that what he was saying to the kids was indeed actually bullshit? And he was just telling them that so they don't have to deal with how harsh it actually is until they're older enough to deal with it? Because I still don't think it was a great way of going about it, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Even if that's what he was doing, which I think I'm giving him a lot of credit there, if that's what I'm saying. I actually have nowhere near as much junk on me as I thought. Didn't need to go back to an item box, but it's fine. Again, it's happened a number of times in this game, and it's hard to tell. Sometimes it definitely feels deliberate, and sometimes, I mean, like, we've already seen this game be, like openly transphobic. He's only half Japanese, which I don't think helps his situation. Have we heard? Have we heard about, like, his mum or anything like that? If that's come up, I've completely forgotten. Because, like, again, how it went from Tanimura with his father to his father dies and then he grows up in Little Asia. If we've heard about that, I don't remember it. I don't remember the specifics behind it and stuff like that. It's been focusing an awful lot on his father being dead as well, so the other specifics I do not remember. Also, keep in mind, like, the last time I played this game, we basically just did hostesses and tracked down Joseph Joestar. Be close to me. Or someone else can fight me and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, like that. The last time we did this, it was just hostesses and training. And then the time before that, it was a long time for me to play the game between those 2 sessions. So, a lot of story-based, I'm probably not remembering as much. And it's something that I've said that I really enjoy about this game, about how this game is using its multiple characters. I still stand by that. I'm still loving it and stuff like that. But, like in Zero, though in Zero it was more so about moveset, in this game it's more about story plot. Because we're changing playable characters, like this is our 3rd playable character, and all of our characters are brand new. So it's our 3rd character that we're, like, learning about their situation, learning about their values, beliefs, actions, attitudes, personalities, and backstories and stuff for, and the characters that they're personally connected to and everything. So because we've been changing between those, and there's this, like, every new character is a lot of new information to take in. I'm definitely forgetting more of it. Guess I just got shit eyes. Restaurant on Tenkaichi Street. Hello! Give it a rest already. I'm gonna crush you for putting in where you don't belong. It does seem it's very deliberately set that most of these are relatively close to where you are. We've had a lot of dispatches today that have just been right next to where I am. Dead! Nice throw. Ooh, punch in the dick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I'm not, I don't go into Yakuza games expecting them to be, like, paragons of aggressiveness and stuff like that. They've clearly shown that's not their thing. Tanimura-san, sorry for causing you trouble. Yeah, you're dead. No, it's Tanimura, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not going into these games expecting them to be paragons of progressiveness and stuff like that. Like, obviously not, right? Like, I go into them expecting they're gonna drop the ball. It's just because they do such a good job of, like, I still don't know games that discuss masculinity better than these games. Oh, fuck, there's a completely different cab. Whoops. I went to the wrong half of the goddamn city. It's the cab's down. Oh, the ending picture that you guys went for us. Yeah. These games do such a fantastic job of exploring masculinity and stuff like that. I mean, fucking especially Yakuza 3. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit, Yakuza 3. Right? Like, everything with Kiryu and Rikia. Holy fucking shit, this game has fucking amazing discussions of masculinity and stuff like that. Like, it's amazing. And because the games do have those moments where, like, they're open about, like, injustices. They're open about discrimination and stuff like that, and they take positive attitudes towards that. Because the game does the positives as frequently as it does when it comes to addressing social issues and political issues and stuff like that, because it does do it positively so well, whenever it has a situation where it doesn't, like, I'm not, like, I don't get exactly pissed off, except for the sex trafficking one in Yakuza 0. That one I get pissed off about, because there's no justification for that. There's zero justification for the sex trafficking one in 0. Because that's just every level of fucked up. Like, as the worst the series has been so far, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's it's not strictly me being angry at the game whenever it drops the ball on how it discusses these topics. I'm more so, like, I'm let down because I'm just like, but I know you know how to do this well because I've seen you do it before. But like, I can at least give them credit that they do seem to try a lot. They seem to try a lot. They do just fuck up sometimes, and they clearly don't have enough people who are, like, there with them when they're doing the writing to steer them in the other direction sometimes. And stuff like that. Because, again, they do it well sometimes, and then other times it's just like, really? Really? It's fucked up! It's fucked up! Like, you can have, like, an actual good story about a trans woman in Yakuza 3, and then come into this game, and trans women are a joke, and it's just like, okay, is that, like... I mean, I know the trans woman in Yakuza 3 was, like, remaster stuff, and the trans stuff in Yakuza 4 is original Yakuza 4 stuff, but then that just raises the question of, they were willing to change Yakuza 3 to fix up the fucked up parts of it, but then not Yakuza 4. And it's just like, but you knew it was fucked up in one of them and you fixed it. But you didn't do that in the other one either. So like, wait, what? Ah. Okay, let's go. We can get there by taxi. I think I'm gonna take care of it before we go. I'm all set. You're all set. Fucking Fire Emblem. Okay, but we pay our own cab fare. Headquarters might start asking questions if we file an expense report. Minimum fare is 710 yen. Where would you like to go? Headquarters with the Tokyo Metro Police. Very well, sir. Asking Tanimura to pay 710 yen as part of a mission. Okay, now I'm pissed off. Okay. Going in, breaking laws, breaking into parts of the police headquarters, that I'm okay with. Paying a 710 cab fare? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay, now there's a table at the end here. It is! Okay, well, there's slightly... it's a different table to before. I was like, there's a table here, and Kiryu slams down his fist, and he walks out that door. What happened to this table? It's been completely crushed. There's just one giant fist hole in it. What the fuck happened to it? Not it. Oh, God. Alright, okay. Shit, we're just reaping through police reports to find stuff that's been covered up. Fuck, you're right. It is Ace Attorney. This is an Ace Attorney prequel. Shit. Oh, it's the same one that I just looked at. Not it. Tanimura being excited to do this thing, realizing it's paperwork involved. I don't know about this. Why is this even in here? There's a lot of bullshit down here. Hey, I think I found it. You did? The assault on Yoshiharu Ueno. 1. Case overview. The attempt on Yoshiharu Ueno's life was carried out on April 21st, 1985. Shortly after 12 noon that day, a lone gunman armed with 6 revolvers burst into a ramen shop located in Tokyo's Sujinama ward. Yoshiharu Ueno, I'm definitely mispronouncing Ueno, probably chairman of the Unosawa clan, was one of the 20 men shot in side, and one of the 2 who survived. The gunman was one Taiga Saejima, a 20-year-old member of the Tojo clan. He was 20 at the time? He was 20 at the time. Damn, dude. That makes him that makes him relatively younger than... That makes him about 5 years younger than Majima then. Huh, well there you go. Well, there you go. I mean, it makes him like a couple years older than Kiryu, but... yeah, that makes him about 5 years younger than Majima. And also, dude was still built like a brick shithouse even at the age of 20. That also means that he had his tattoo finished, like, relatively early, too. When Kiryu was 20 years old, he only had the outlines done. Like, you see that in Zero, he's only got the outline of the dragon done. Whereas he would have had it... Unless he got his tattoo fixed up, like, continued to be done while he was in the prison for the next 25 years, which I guess is also possible. No, because you do see the shot of his tattoo in the apartment. No, because he's shirtless in that scene. Yeah, no, he did have his tattoo finished by the time he was 20. On the day of the incident, Ueno had just been released after serving a 2-year prison term. With him were several top members of his clan. Sport is missing something, just like Katsuragi said. According to him, he should be the one listed as the killer. But all that's here is the part Saejima played. 2. Investigation. The Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department formed a special investigation team led by detectives Taiji Tanimura and Junji Sugiuchi. Sugiuchi, who is currently alive. Dad and Sugiuchi? Like, works the case together? Why haven't I heard this before? What the hell's going on? Huh? What'd you find out? More than I expected. Let's go. What? Already? Yeah, I have a good lead. No point in wasting any more time here. I remember when I said that chapter 3 was short? Was that literally chapter 3? Chief, I have a few things I need to check out. Why don't I see you later? That's fine. Be back at the station if you need me. Just don't do anything crazy here. Your father wouldn't want you to go out guns blazing over this. I wouldn't go that far. I think I'll head back to Homeland for now. I need some time to digest all this. All this? You learned that Sugiuchi was there. Is that... Is that literally chapter 3? Stalking a woman in Nakamichi Alley. That doesn't... Nakamichi Alley doesn't narrow it down because the way Nakamichi Alley counts as a straight... Punch in the dick. Ora. I know it's not what they're saying, but I can't help but hear it as that. Go for the arrest, go for the arrest! Yeah, let's go! There we go! Instant wipeout! Boom! That's actually really effective. You can't just turn off JoJo Brain. No, I was infected with it a significant number of years ago at this point. Ooh. And now I can't turn it off. I'll watch part 6 at some point. I'll watch part 6 when they confirm when the new ones are coming out. My apologies. Looks like I got the wrong guy. This is for you. Durable cloth. I've been like, I did realize relatively recently, I've been watching JoJo for a really long time. Cause like I started watching JoJo like as part 3 became went to anime. And that was quite a while ago at this point. Like it was like I think it was the first 2 or 3 episodes that part 3 came out for the anime. Is when I started watching it. Because then I got to the point where part 3, halfway through part 3 ended for the mid-season break, and then they came back to the Egypt arc, and in that break I read through all the way to the fucking end. I don't know if I got to the end. I think I got to the end of part 5 or so. And then I just continued reading past that. Still haven't read JoJolion either. Which now I don't have an excuse. Because my excuse was always, I'll read JoJolion when it finishes. Because, again, like, I don't like doing things without knowing that they're finished. because I both want to A, know whether it's worthwhile based on it being a good finished thing, and two, I want it to be finished because I hate having stories end on cliffhangers, and also I just like, if I'm going to, like, that's what kind of my thing with Stone Ocean is that I could watch the first 12 episodes now. I could like watch the first 12 episodes in the space of a week. And then I have to wait several weeks, if not months, before more of it. And I hate that wait. Which was always my thing for JoJolion. I'm just like, I don't want to catch up on JoJolion and then just like get the last parts of it over the space of the next year with its monthly releases. But now JoJolion's finished, so now I've got no excuse. So I guess I have to go read JoJolion. But when out for readers of Berserk, yeah. Is there a point that like you could consider Berserk finished? Like, is there an arc that finished? And then, like, it's in the new arc that it was, like, unfinished because, you know, well, it took a long time to do it, and now, he's dead. Is it... My brain is saying Junji Ito. Am I correct on that? My brain is saying Berserk is Junji Ito, but I could be getting my people mixed up on that. Only from what I've heard people say, Berserk is still absolutely worth reading. Like, even though it hasn't finished, it's still worth reading because it's just that fucking good. I haven't gotten around to it. Because I don't get around to a lot of things. Flame streaming. Come on, I know you want to hang out with me. I told you to get the fuck away from me. Kentaro Miura was Berserk? Who am I thinking of then? Who's Junji Ito? Now I'm thinking about it. I think he's a horror person. Completely different person. I don't know that many mangakas. I don't know that. Horror, yeah, horror, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting yeah. I'm getting completely mixed up. Yeah. Do you think I can get your phone number? I'm not allowed to do that, but I'll take the bribe. I'll take the bribe, but I'm allowed to do the other part. This hole is my hole, dude. Jesus. Oh, I thought... Okay, I read that, and I thought that's what you meant Tanimura was saying, where it's just like, get away from this woman. She's mine. I thought that's what you meant. And I'm just like, that's fucked up. And now you're talking about the meme of the guy where he's pointing at the hole, and it's like, this hole, it was made for me. You mean that? Yeah, that's significantly... I mean, maybe that part of the story's fucked up. I don't know. But I thought you meant, like, Tanimura was just, like, going up to someone who's stalking a woman and just being like, the only person who gets this hole is me. And I'm just like, that's a very fucked up interpretation of that scene. Oh, Machan, you're back. How'd the thing go? Well, I found the case report for the head. You did? What'd it say? Oh, a lot of stuff I already knew. Plus one new piece of info. Oh? Sugiyuchi was investigating that case, along with my dad. Sugiyuchi? Same one that's always giving you hell back at the station? Mm-hmm. I've talked to him more times than I can remember, but he never once mentioned being on a case with my dad. I mean, he's mentioned my dad being dead, but he's never mentioned working with him. And that's despite him knowing how bad I want the truth. That's not the worst of it either. I'm starting to believe someone on the force did my father in. Katsuragi said as much when we met yesterday. I mean, again, can we take Katsuragi for a single word that comes out of that skeezy fucking face of his? But he was very open about a lot of other things. He betrayed us, but he was very open about a lot of other stuff. Another officer. Things just keep getting better, huh? Seriously. Why don't you call it a day, Marshman? Even you need to rest at some point. You're right. I think I'll knock out for a while. You do that. Hey, what was it? I missed it. You told me the pronunciation for this, and I've already Maiwa. Get my chance Fuson ready. Yeah, if you read Into Berserk, if you get Into Berserk, definitely read it. None of the anime adaptations actually start from the beginning and go through. Oh, I've heard the animes are terrible. Yeah, it's definitely a read thing. I've heard about real bad things for that. Twice they adapted the second story arc, and then they jumped ahead to the fourth story arc, and the next time they tried to adapt it. Also, 26 Anime has asked for other reasons. The main thing that I heard about one of the animes is that they ridiculously whitewashed a character. And by that I mean, from what I've heard, they literally took a character who has very, very dark, who has relatively dark skin, and they just made her, like, pristine fucking white. A detective's honor. Like brighter skin color than, like, typical anime characters. Like, basically someone just put down all of the volume levels to 0 in the fucking color bucket. That's what is that the 2016 one? 'Cause that's the main thing that I heard about, like, controversy for one of the anime ones. Or maybe that was just, like, a particular recoloring of one of the manga releases or something like that. I don't know. But I have heard that, yeah. Read it, don't watch it. There's none of it that's worth watching. So you're going to launch an internal investigation? Not yet. There's something I need to do first. What? Don't tell me you're taking off with the money. Yeah, I'm totally skipping town. Actually, I'm taking it back to its original owner. One thing I know about Berserk 2016 is the animation itself is terrible. That's not, yeah. Still sucks. Those anime adaptations are fine. They each have their own strengths and weaknesses, but it's like if they just animate Stardust twice without ever doing anything before or after. I mean, they did Stardust once, and then they at least went, hey, maybe we should actually start from Phantom Blood, and so that's what they did next time. But there is the original, like, old as hell Stardust OVO, which I've not watched. My brain says that I've watched it, but I don't know whether I've watched it or whether I've watched parts of it on YouTube or whether I am thinking of Ann Fisher's dubbed version of that. And when they finally went past Stardust, they skipped Diamond, went straight to Golden Wind. And then they did it like total shit. I mean, that's one thing you can definitely say about David Productions. They didn't do Golden Winds like shit. I mean, Golden Wind is probably my second lowest part of the manga for JoJo out of the stuff that I've read, and I fucking loved the anime adaptation. I definitely think Golden Wind is the one that's been improved the most so far by being animated. Like, they did a lot to, like, just the way the fights are in that and how they did them and stuff like that, and especially the sound design. Because, fuck, for some reason they just decided that Part 5 for the anime is where they were just going to say, you know what we're going to do with the sound design? We're just going to knock it out of the fucking... Like, it's always been good, but for Golden Wind, we're just going to knock it out of the fucking park with sound design. Like, I think that's a big part of it, but also just the animation. And also just the structure of the fights for some of them is just much better scene animated, especially considering how many of them involve a gun and shooting bullets. But, yeah, Golden Wind I definitely think is the most improved part. It's still, I think, below a lot of other parts, but it went from a part for reading it that I was just like, yeah, that was okay. Like, it wasn't as good as the stuff that came before it, but I don't regret reading it. I still had a fun time. It's just, like, pales in comparison compared to the others, I think, that aren't Phantom Blood. Whereas for the anime, I'm just like, yeah, that was fucking fun. I still don't think it's as good as the others, but now that's just mainly because of Giorno, because I just don't find Giorno very interesting, which sucks. Like, I want Giorno to be the Nero of JoJo, but sadly he's just not. You know how much I like that? You know how much I fucking love Nero? Oh god, but unfortunately not. Because I was like, I know he's got, like, I know Giorno's got elements of that, where it's just, like, he's meant to have, like, a mix of the characteristics between, like, the JoJo bloodline and Dio. And I know there is elements of that where, like, he fights on the side of justice, but he's also, like, the most vicious son of a bitch out of all the JoJos and stuff so far. Like, I get that there is elements of that, I just don't think they lean into it much very well. And his personality outside of that, I just don't think it's very interesting. So it's almost like Bruno's the main character of Part 5, because Bruno's very good, and most of the story revolves around him. It's almost like Bruno's the main character of Part 5. I'm taking the money back to its original owner. Oh, who is that? Some moneylender, apparently. He's got an office on Tenkaichi Street called Sky Finance. Oh, hey! Oh, that's what our plan is? We're going back to see... Hell yeah, let's go. We're going back to see Akiyama. Can you imagine how much interest 100 million yen would rack up if I just let it sit? Yeah, forget that. Yeah. If Yasuko can't actually use it for what her goal was, well, there's that. But I mean, also, there's no interest or collateral. But, you know, he doesn't know that. Bye, Machan. Have a good day. Oh, I'll try. See you later. I mean, you know what? You know what they also did really good? You know what they also did really fucking well? With, part 5? Cause fuck, that's just the best fucking fight song that like character theme that they've had in JoJo. Holy fucking song, that song is so good. It's so good at building. It's so good. It's so good. Why am I saving? Why am I saving? I'm saving. As I said, sound design for Golden Wind is just fucking legendary. It is fucking legendary. It is so... Oh, God. Oh, this is amazing. I don't think it has as strong OPs for its songs as the other parts, though it's really unfair to compare any JoJo parts music to Great Days. And I'm saying that after Stan Brandon, Sonochina Kyoku came out, which I thought were as good as it can get. And then Great Days happened, and I'm just like, well, fuck, now it's even more unfair. Though I will say, I don't know the name of the song. The full song for Jolene is very good. It is very good. I don't know if it's as good as Great Days, but hey. But it is very good. It is still also very good. And also, they did, like, the fucking torture dance scene, and they just fucking chucked music on there, and it fucking just sounds like a Prince song. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm getting carried away with JoJo. Sorry, we're playing the game that should be turned into a JoJo. Give me a JoJo Yakuza game, I swear to fucking god. Anyway, Akiyama! We get to see Akiyama again. Huh, so Sky Finance was here all along.
Oi,
Yup, still looks like a dump. There he is. Hi, Akiyama.
どちらさん？
あんた、秋山さんか。
そうですけど。
I forgot. I was about to say, I forgot how handsome he was. I didn't forget.
あんた、どこかで。
No, he is ridiculously handsome.
ん？
No, he is. Yeah.
あんた。
You're that guy! You're that guy! Good to see you can't actually turn off JoJo reference. That tracks? Yeah.
あんたが安子さんに金を貸した男だったのか。
安子？安子ってリリちゃんのこと？どうしてあんたリリちゃんの名前を？
Our two characters get to talk to each other. We're gonna get to events here. Spider-Man pointing me, John JPEG. Also, you gotta love how we come back to Akiyama being in the story. That's not actually gonna show up in chat like that for a reason. I know. Yeah, if I can click on it. Couldn't load that page. Damn, OBS. You can't load it. You can't load a link that's not a link. Damn, OBS, get better. You gotta love how we've come back to seeing Akiyama in the story, and what is he doing? What is Akiyama doing when he finally comes back into the story after being the first character that we played as and not showing up at all for Saijima's part? He was mentioned by Saijima's part. I think Kido mentioned him at one point. But what's he doing? Sleeping on a couch with a magazine on his face. So that's her story. Same thing he was doing when we left him. She didn't tell you any of this? Nope, never asked. I figured it was something serious, but dang. Borrow enough to put 100 millionaires in debt. What to save your wrongfully accused brother on death row. I just wish you'd come to me earlier. Might have saved her from going down a dark path. Well, I mean, if you let people know that you existed in any function, maybe she would have been able to find out. Well, now that Katsuragi's broken his promise, we can at least put the money issue to rest. Here. I'm sure she'd want you to have this. Nah, I'm good. Wait, What? What? What do you mean you're good? I'm saying I won't accept the money. We're straight. Okay, explanation, please. Regardless of how things went down, I lent that money to her. Isn't it only right that she be the one to return it? I don't know. Won't that leave a big gaping hole in your account? Detective, I have so much money, I hardly know what to do with it. I'm not interested in making more. As for the 100 million, I couldn't give a rat's ass if I never saw it again. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Why? Yeah, he is flexing. He is flexing. You see, I only lend money to people I feel are worth investing in. That way I can see how my loan affects their life. And that's a much more meaningful reward than seeing numbers on a spreadsheet. I will still turn away a mother. I will still turn away a mother and her child because she didn't want to do sex work, though. She didn't deserve it. You have to remember, Akiyama is a money elemental. He's stupefyingly rich. Like, how does he, like, I know they've explained that it's just, like, he got a bunch of money from, like, the Millennium Tower shit, right? I know they've explained that, and then because of what his job was before, where he was in finance, he was doing short stocks and stuff like that. I know that. I get that. But still, though. The amount of money he has is unfeasible. Like, they've really just said, we need a character in the story who has infinite money. Give them some form of explanation, but the more important fact is they have infinite money. Not sure I understand your logic, but okay. Point is, I'm not taking that money. Not until she returns it in person. Where is she, anyway? Okinawa. Her brother was transferred to a prison there a few days ago. She said she wanted to be near him on his execution date. I knew she was a keeper. What? Did I not mention? I fell for her. What? Like in love? Exactly. So I'd really like to see her again. Unfortunately, that money is the only connection between us now. If I take it back from you, the connection's cut. And I'll probably never see her again. Some say love lasts only as long as the money. Ain't that the truth? Pretty sad, huh? Almost as sad as this Arai-san business. Arai? 1 second. Me and my giant hands have to sit up and clip through this briefcase. Because my hands are the biggest fucking hands in Yakuza. Honestly, I think he may even have bigger hands than fucking Kiryu. Kira-chan, how you been? Found Arai-san yet? What? Mishima? You mean the Ueno-gun without a bullet in his head? Uh-huh. Yeah, alright. Okay, leave it to me. I'll get back to you. Bye. Who was that? I heard something about finding Arai. That was Kato, Arai's right-hand man. What? I might as well tell you now. I'm helping Kato find his boss, Arai. He's a good kid. Why? Because I can't afford to lose Arai-san. Shibata's boys are going nuts trying to find him. They're trying to appease the Uno Saiwa by handing him over. We have to find him somehow before they get their hands on him. Oh, Akiyama, buddy. Buddy, you've got like 2 entire characters worth of story to catch up on. Oh, we've got so much story to catch you up on. Dude, it has escalated so much further from there. Buddy, dude, man. It is escalated. The situation is not what you thought it was. Of course, if what you just said is true, I've been betting on the wrong horse. What's your connection with Arai anyway? we need to update the autopsy report for you. Well, I think the way that Akiyama said it just then was that Tanimura has actually already told him. I've been backing him out of personal interest. I'm not a mob front or anything. Still, this whole thing's been a real kick in the sack. I can imagine Arai-san would be in bed with Katsuragi. Okay, he did mention it to him. I never picked him as the type to make a move like that. So what exactly was that call about? Oh, that. Kira-chan was looking for a Rai-san when he stumbled across the other Uenagu. You know, the one that disappeared after the shooting. There was another one? I mean, Tanimura was kind of just there when a gunshot went off and was just like, I'm gonna touch the stiff. Alright, cool, sick, bye. No, I'm not homicide, this ain't my job, but you know, I'll fondle a dead body if I can. What was Tanimura doing? What was Tanimura doing, by the way? Guy named Mishima. He was sworn brothers with Ihara, the guy Arai ventilated downstairs. The way Akiyama talks about this. Oh, you mean the guy without a bullet in his head? Oh yeah, Arai ventilated him. Jesus Christ, dude. So what about him? He's asking for police protection. In exchange, he says he'll cough up all he knows. He wants the police. He wants a detective he can trust. One that can protect him from the Uenasawa clan. I think you should go talk to him. Me? Yeah, you're a perfect fit. I mean, based on what you said, the force sounds like a total snake pit. Plus, you can't count on Sugiyuchi-san or your superiors. What better person than you? Why should I? Who knows? It might get yourself close to the truth you're looking for. How do you figure? The recent shooting between the Uenasawa clan and Kanamura Enterprises, right? I've got this hunch it's all connected to the case your old man was working back in 85. There's just too much overlap between the main players to be a coincidence.
もしあの新井さんが裏でつながっていた葛城の命令であのドンパチ事件を作為的に起こしていたとしたら
It would explain why Arai did it, and then went missing
葛
immediately.
城は柴田と共謀して登場会を乗っ取ろうとしていた。
そこにリリちゃんの殺人だ。葛城は共謀していたはずの柴田を裏切り、さらに25年前の事件の真相を知る人間を消そうとした強引なやり方でな。だがどうして今になってそこまでする必要があった？今までも殺そうと思えば殺せたはずだ。なのになぜ今？
I would assume Saijima's
焦ってい
execution.
た。
そう。葛城は焦っていた。ドンパチ事件が起こる前に何とかして25年前のことを知る人間を殺す必要があった。どうしてだ？
指示されていたからか。葛城を裏で操っている人間に。
その人間ってのは
25年前の真実が公になってはならない人間。事件をもみ消そうとした警察の連中か。
そういうことになる。警察内部に裏切り者がいるってことだな。どうする？三島って男に会ってみる？その価値はあると思うけど。
ああ。俺が行こう。だが罠を張る。
罠？何それ？
その三島ってのが本当にあのドンパチ事件の生き残りなんだったら何か知ってる可能性もある。
まあそりゃそうだけど。
なら三島の存在は葛城だけじゃなく警察の裏切り者にとっても邪魔なはずだ。
なるほどね。わざと警察に三島との接触を報告して裏切り者をあぶり出すってことか。
It is a good plan.
危険な賭けになるぞ。
It is a good plan.
覚悟はできてんのか？
Like if you want to find out who on the police force did it, this is something that would work.
この山は自分の人生そのものなんだ。
But yeah, it is risky because then you're actively saying, "Hey, look, I know you're the person who like probably murdered my dad." Having our parties interact and work together is definitely another way this is different from Yakuza 0. Yeah. Like we've literally got two different main characters who have played as both of them, and they've both been interacting with the story in their own ways, and they're literally discussing with each other, trying to unravel the plot. Like we're now getting to the point where our characters are working together, right? And I mean, like, how these two would end up working with Saejima is very, very clear, because both of these two now have a connection to Saejima's sister, so I imagine that's how he gets pulled into the fray and stuff like that. Mishima is supposedly hiding over at the docks in Tokyo Bay. Your best bet is to take a taxi there. Unless, of course, you have a fancy cop car. Thanks for the advice. And then report my next move to the station. Dojima is real lucky Majima never ran into Kiryu during that whole incident. I mean, yeah, they just saw each other at the end and went, Kiryu-chan! That was the entire interaction. Like, it was at the very... they learned about each other before the end because of Sarah, I believe. But, yeah, they never actually worked together. They got to the point at the end where they were basically both doing, like, their final push against Shibusawa and Dojima at the same time and just, like, undid all of their plans like that, but it was never as part of a strict working together plan, other than they both knew they wanted to save Makoto and they were both told in different ways things that had led up to that point and stuff. Put my next move to the station. No, this is Tanamura from Community Safety. Can I get someone in organized crime, please? Yeah, anyone there will do. Thanks. Hi, this is Tanamura from Community Safety, reporting in. I just wanted to check in before I go meet with the Yakuza member named Mishima, a material witness at shooting in Kamurocho the other day. I'm meeting him over the docks on Tokyo Bay. Yes, that's right. No, he's already there. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, now that that's taken care of, I'll be on my way. Alright, just be careful. And good luck. Don't die, buddy! Meet Mishima at the pier. Mishima is supposed to be hiding in a warehouse on the docks. Getting them by cab would draw the least attention. And every cab on the map lights up. And every single one of them lights up immediately. Hyped up henchman. Yeah, Mishima, he's that blonde-head fucked everyone's on the lookout for. Find him ASAP, damn it, and quit fucking around. This is top priority. I don't care if it gets you killed, just find him. Got it? I'm gonna say this very openly into this phone in the middle of the day. Gosh, I it for Mishima. One of us, he's a new Nasawa, man. You better find this person that we're trying to murder, and if you don't find him, I'll murder him myself. Oh, underground parking lot. Underground parking lot. To the underground parking lot. Run to the underground parking lot. Ah. Actually, we're in a new chapter. This is the point of no return for Tanimura. Oh, okay. So, don't go to Mishima. Okay, sick. Okay. that is important information to know. Thank you. Is there a cop? Select out all the possible exits. Need to find suspects hiding inside the parking garage. Sick. Nice. Alright. Good information to know. Okay. Now we're at the point where we can do everything else. Actually, how many sub-stories does he have left? How many have we done for him? We've done 11 sub-stories. I mean, there's the 12th one there. I got the underground parking lot police scanner. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, is this that bad? Oh, God. Oh, God, how bad is this? Are they in the zone? Are you in the zone? They're not in the zone. Four more. That's what I'm trying to think. We might be able to get all the sub-stories done today. Because I'm just thinking, finish the sub-stories today. The next stream is his 2 hostesses. And then the stream after that, we finish him and then move on to... presumably Kiryu is the final playable character in this. And that would probably be it for Tanimura then. Yeah, Chapter 3 was very quick. I thought we had a lot more left for Tanimura to do in this game. Nope. Because Chapter 3, we literally started today in Chapter 2 and we're on Chapter 4. And it's not like I've been only doing story today. You're those robbers, aren't you? You're all under arrest. Don't try anything funny. If I include hostess. Well, yeah, we'll finish that one. We can finish that one when we finish off his thing. Might be able to get to the next bit of, the next story bit of the long-form content too. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, yeah, I haven't even hit the 3-hour mark for today's stream yet, so I've got plenty of time. God damn it, the cops all let us here. Everyone run for it! Uh-oh. Hey, get back here! Damn it. Got the exits covered, so I shouldn't be able to make it out of the garage. I'm down and take all the credit! Okay, now are they hiding? Now are they in the zone? Are they now in the zone? Are you the cab driver? Which is just blinkering for story? Are you now in the zone? You're in the zone! I knew you were in there. So that's where you were hiding. No, I'm just taking a piss. You got nowhere else to run. Give it up. Yeah, right. You think I'm gonna cooperate with you? You're gonna die right here. So for the long form content, is it based on how many we do, or how many different ones we do, or doing certain ones? How does it actually work? Because I'm now realizing I don't know. Is that all you got? Because I've known it's his long form content by just like talking to the people, like just doing the dispatch stuff, but I have no idea how that actually like progresses this thing. It's just total done? Okay. So you just do enough and it will just... You do enough dispatch and then the dude will just ask you and say, hey, I need your help with the thing. So many petty thugs that come at you willing to result to straight up murder. Yeah, it's kind of amazing, honestly. Like you'll just... like you just... Like... Hey, you robbed a thing. You're under arrest. Murder! But murder is the first and only resort for just the common thug. Like, Yakuza is a game that's set in, like, Japan and the real world. Are you hiding behind there? Is that a... No, that is a yellow pole. That is... I thought that was a person. That is a yellow pole. Yeah, like, it's set in the real world, but it's set in a real world. It's set in the world where there's even more hyper-violence than our world. I mean, he's got to look at the hate moves. The real world. The real world. The real world, if hate moves were in any form practical. I think there's literally videos that are on YouTube of people who actually know how to fight. Should learn to cover your ass, as they say. Yeah, see you! Yeah, like people who actually know how to fight, who watch, like, the hate moves in Yakuza games and just be like, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Shit, I thought I was hiding pretty well. You're pretty sharp. How can I possibly not find you? You gotta give the police more credit. We're not total morons like you. What'd you say? Now you've really got and pissed me off. You're dead! You called me a moron. Now you will die! Where did this be? There was no one. Where did you all come from? Where did you all come from to start watching? I mean, this is also like in the Yakuza world, because again, everything in this world is hyper violence. The police is going well. Yeah, all these people are allowed to just watch and just cheer us on. That dude's just walking past. That wasn't very impressive. Like, yeah. World of hyperviolence, where people get into a fight in the middle of the street, and a shitload of people will form a barrier to force them and lock them in, so none of them can run away and not get into a fight, and cheer them on as they beat the shit out of each other. Shit, Yakuza is indeed the world of Survivor Requiem. Oh god. Sickest post-fight burn we've seen this series so far. Wow, you suck. Oh, I was about to say enter. What am I entering? Oh, it's the manhole. Just like beat the crap out of someone, and the response is just fucking really, bro? Like, really? Okay, I think I've now done a full circle, because I think we're about to pass the piss parlor. Yep, there's the piss parlor. Balls! Of the thal variety. Shit, I've missed where the next wherever the last person is, I have missed them. That, I swear there was someone who was walking here and they just fucking, just vanished. Oh. Well done. Well, you got two of the robbers, not bad. Oh. Oh, there's a time limit. Then my favorite is still from Kwame One, Kiri Land to SmackDown following out of, so what have we learned? We managed to catch the last one, so it looks like this case is all wrapped up. There's something for your help. Thank you. Huh, there was a time limit. So does that count as me, like, clearing that? Like, if the amount that I've done overall is what counts as progression through this stuff, does that count as me, like, clearing this one, or no? Because I'm scared that it doesn't. It probably does. I did get money for it. Oh. Oh, whoops. Speaking of. Mamoru Akaishi. Tanimura-san, the Kamurocho guide is currently facing a serious crisis. To overcome this crisis, we'll need your help. I'll be out waiting for you in the usual spot. Theater Square. Thank you in advance for your attention. Fucking speaking of. It definitely counts, because it literally triggered speaking to Akaishi as I walked out. And there's a sub-story. Actually, how many sub-stories are on the map right now? There's currently 2 on the map. Pretty sure that that one specifically is unique too. I mean, it makes sense because of like the way it works. Get a unique reward for it and stuff like that. Hopefully we don't get like any particular certain flashy item if we found everyone. And I just missed out on like a unique item that you can never get back. I still find that so weird for the Yakuza games where they care so much about completion. They give you this whole completion list of like, play every minigame and get high scores. Eat everything at every place. Like, sing every song and get a certain high score. Like, they care so much about all of these other completion metrics in so many ways. Actually, I haven't checked this. I don't think any subs. Yeah, no, I was about to say, I don't think any sub stories that I had today actually had options. So I don't think I could have failed any of them. I didn't check it. But yeah, the games care so much about you being able to complete everything that everything is marked, everything is specific and stuff like that. Like literal list that will tell you the exact completion of every bit of content that you can do in the game, except for items where the game doesn't fucking care. Sell unique items? Sure, you can do that. Miss a unique item because you did a sub-story in a wrong way or just didn't get it at the time that you could get it? Oh well, and the game just doesn't fucking care. The game just does not care about the items in any metric, and I find that kind of hilarious. Oh, magazine. Tokyo Sports. I'll take the copy of Tokyo Sports. Am I on it? Hey! Hey! Oh my god, Saijima's in the corner. Look at Saijima in the corner. Uh-oh. And hey look, all of us showed up outside of Theater Square. Oh my god. And then Saijima's down there, just wandering away, looking like he's limping. Guess black instead of white, even though this is a completely arbitrary choice. Even though that the choice where you're choosing black and white is from a singer who sings the song, "It don't matter if you're black or white." Too bad! You just miss out on a unique item permanently. Fuck you, suck my dick. Which is very, very bizarre. Very bizarre for that. What's wrong, Akashi-san? Tanimura-san, the same people that were impersonating us, called to give us a warning. A warning? They said that if we don't disband the Kamurocho guard right away, things are going to get violent. The classic threat of violence. We have no intention of bowing to their threats. However, you want me to stop them before trouble starts because you're worried about your men? Yes. Sorry I have to ask you this. I'll be on my guard as well. I'll do what I can. Meanwhile, make sure to keep your eyes peeled. My nose is itchy. My nose do be the itch. Time machine, we're just waiting for a particular dispatch. This is a bulletin from HQ. An assault has been reported on West Shichifuku Street. The assailant has fled the scene. Assistance are requested from officer in the area. Someone's buzzing my door. Let me go quickly get that. I don't know who it would be, but let me quickly get that. I am back. Parcel delivery. Incredibly late for a parcel to be delivered. Didn't think anyone would still be delivering stuff anywhere near this time of night, but hey. Ugh. Oh, good. Oh, good. Ah. Also, I think that specific one was like either the Fight Finder or Sub-Story Finder. Or the one that you could just miss permanently. Yeah, something like that. Oh, Yakuza, your item stuff is weird. Damn it, was I too late? Wait, what were we too late about? Ultimate incident may be related to the group that's surrounding Akashi-san. I better hurry over to West Shichifuku. There it is. Sorry. Great timing to get a buzz. Wait, where Shichifuku is just literally up here. Don't find me, don't find me, don't find me, don't find me. Oh shit! It's one of the Kamurocho God! Hello! Oh! Hey, hang in there! Who did this to you? Tanimura-san. I didn't do it. I'm glad. Oh. I'm glad you're here. Someone just shot me from behind. I didn't get a good look at him. This is bad. Your other volunteers are in danger. I'll be okay. Please, go help the others. Are they further down here? This is a bulletin from HQ. An assault has occurred in front of the Millennium Tower. Citizens requested for officers in the area. Oh shit. Wow, they're going for it. They're fucking going for it. Jesus. Violence will start immediately. The immediate was very immediate. It seems. They didn't even really have time to change from their fucking jumpers. Don't fight me, please. I would prefer it if you didn't. Just hearing the music as I go past. I can take in the sounds of the city now with my headphones. Because they're actually deciding to fucking work today. In front of the Millennium Tower. Oh my god, you're dead on the ground. And everyone's just staring at you. Are they the problem? Oh. Get the hell out of our city. Alright, let's go find another one of these fools. Hold it right there, scumbags. You went out like this guy, then step right up, bitch. Dumbasses. Motherfucking dumbasses. Ow. Stop it. Oh, there we go. Dragon King Essence. Nice. No, nice. Wait up. There we go. Some groovy tunes we got going on today. I dig it. I mean, the tunes are probably always groovy. Again, I'm actually wearing headphones. So I actually hear the video game that I'm playing. Ah, it did hurt me. Who are you punks working for? I don't know anything, man. Still trying to play dumb. Must have a little fight left in you. Ready for some serious pain this time? No, please, anything but that. I'll talk. This guy, Kondo, put me up to it. He works in the Watanabe building in the hotel district. He paid me to do it, man. Kondo, in the Watanabe building. Akashi-san, I found out who's behind this. It's somebody named Kondo who works in the Watanabe building. I'll go take care of things. Alright. I'll need to talk to them as well, so I'll go with you. Got it. I don't know what the Watanabe building is, but I know what the hotel district is. Oh, it's teleporting me there. Well, that makes life easier. Hey, do you want to come with me, Akashi-san? We may not be able to settle this one peacefully, because we haven't been able to do anything in, well, the franchise that way, except for like that one hostess sub-story. I'm prepared for that, but I think if we talk face to face, we'll be able to come to some kind of understanding. I don't know, these guys have been a real thorn in your side. May not be so easy. At least we can try, Tanimura-san. Hmm? Well, if it isn't Akashi-san, thanks for going out of your way to come see me. How'd you like my little gifts? Hope you enjoyed them. Asshole. Oh, so I've had enough of your antics. You've come uninvited into our town and disrupted our business. Frankly, I feel transgressed and violated. I should send you a bill for the financial damage you've caused me. Now listen, Akashi-san, we're reasonable men, and we're not asking you for money. We just want you to get out of town. Now. Does Mexican count as peaceful? I'd almost got much of it to forget how nice it is to punch dudes. So, are you telling me that the only way for us to resolve our problems peacefully is to have giant bahonkahugas? That's reasonable. That's a reasonable. Yeah, that makes sense. Here you are with a great big name like the Kamurocho God. But my boys took your men down like they were taking candy from a baby. What a bunch of weak little bitches. They were crying, stop, you're hurting me. Ha 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 ha. Massive Donbahonkaroos. Just humongous Hungala Dunga Hungalunga Bunga Dunga Hungalungas. Mezuking, the only thing that can bring peace to the Tojo and the Omi. Tojo and Omi alliance finally having just putting an end to all of their things, fighting it out over Mezuking. So let me tell you how it's gonna be, Akashi-san. You take your little group and shut your fucking mouth! Yo, Akashi, let's go! Let's fucking go, man. What the? You think you're gonna spout off that shit? You got some goddamn nerve coming at my men from behind like a bunch of pussies? You think you can pull this shit? You're gonna pay big time. Dude, are you our fourth playable character, man? Holy fuck. You decide to take me on, you goddamn well better start where you finish. This is what you did to my men, plus interest. I'm gonna get medieval on your ass. So much for the talking part of the meeting. Well, bring it on, bitch! Let's do this. I'm sending you to the hospital. Shut your pile. I'm the Yakuza here. Take him out, boys. Yeah, what he said. Damn, Akashi pissed. Let's fucking go! You know that whole thing about just like, hey, let's actually learn to play Tanimura as like a technical character. Let's learn how to actually like use his unique abilities and his unique talents to take out character. Nah, what if I just did his long combo and just spammed that? Because a lot of enemies, it still works on. It still works on a hell of a lot of enemies. Like, you're tired of being nice. Do you want to just go ape shit? Kamurocho God will put a fucking boot up your ass if you're a dickhead, which these people very much are. Whee! Don't worry about the physics, it's fine. They're having so much fun. They're having a lot of fun. The desk is having a lot of fun. Look how much fun it's having. I'm honestly stunned that Tanimura can pick this up. It's probably like a cheap IKEA one. Like, it's probably one of the cheapest they have there. So the whole weight of it is maybe 3 kilos. There we go. Finish you off by breaking your goddamn fucking arm. I'm sorry. Please, no more, no more. I swear I won't do anything to get in your way again. Just please let this one go. Listen here, Kondo-san. Maybe your work does get in the way of your business. You can hate me all you like, but if you got something to say, don't pussy out. You can talk to the men in charge. Got that, asshole? Yes, yes, sir. If you ever try this bullshit again, you won't get off with just a beating. Damn, dude. I'm gonna keep messing around with this Yakuza crap anyhow. You decide you want out, you come talk to me anytime. Tanimura-san, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, okay. Kondo-san, I'd watch what I do if I were you. Damn, Akashi just fucking lost it. Look at that anger in his face. Tanimura-san, I really appreciate all that you've done for me. This is a token of my heartfelt gratitude. You got a high-grade platinum. Fuck, just a chunk of platinum metal. Where the fuck did you get that, dude? Thanks, I really appreciate it. So that's done. Wanna go get brunch at Cafe Alps? It's a great place for relieving all of the steam from the rage in your fists. You know, unless you throw someone through the window. In that case, they get a little pissy for some reason. I don't know. But you really blew me away back there, Akashi-san. I guess when faced with cowards like them, I couldn't help but show my true colors. To tell you the truth, I used to be a 2-beat Yakuza here in Kamurocho, just like Kondo. You kidding me? It's true. I thought I was a badass, so I stirred up a lot of trouble back then. But I stood out so much that one day a bunch of Yakuza jumped me in the street and beat me so badly they almost killed me. After I passed out in the street, a man came across me by chance. I'd never met him before, but he took me to the hospital. His name was Kashiwagi. I was about to say, if they're talking about, like, he's inviting the guy to come help, to come join the Kamurocho Guard anytime that he wants and stuff like that. I was actually about to say, this is sounding similar to the Kamuro Castle and the, HLA in Yakuza 3. Yeah, because it literally is. Yeah, because it literally is. He said I should go back to living an honest life. The Honest Living Association, you mean? He even helped me find a job. Thanks to him, I got back on the straight and narrow. Wow. Yes, there are some good people left in this world. He helps me in so many ways that I can never truly repay his kindness. And that I'm being very successful at my job and grew quite wealthy as a result. And by quite wealthy, you mean... millionaire several times over. Was that name in society? He wanted me to go kill some dudes at a ramen joint, but I just left to make the... A millionaire several times over. Wow, must be nice. That's where he got the high-grade platinum from. Yes, but I owed it all to Kashiwagi-san. I want to repay him over I could. Unfortunately. Wait a second. Kashiwagi, isn't he... Sadly, he passed away last year. When I heard of his death, I knew I had to do something. So, I decided to repay my debt to him by serving the city he worked to protect. That's when I established the Kamurocho Guard, to help some of those who have lost their way in the city. So you put up all the funding for the group? That's right. I had little use for the money myself. Besides, if it's enough to ensure the safety of the city, I'd say it's a bargain. You're a pretty decent guy, you know that? We may as well have to deal with the interference from those who don't take kindly to our work. Still, we won't ever fail to give our all in making Kamurocho a safer place. I'm sure that it'll take some time for things to fall back into place for our group. Until then, hope we can still count on your support. Of course. Thank you, Tanimura-san. Please come see me if there's anything I can do for you. You bet. See you around. When this started, they did bring up how the guard doesn't make sense as a non-profit and would need a really beefy benefactor. True! And it's just him. Yakuza 4, the oligarchy loves you, we promise! Yeah, how many ultra-rich people is that now in this game? That just do what they can with their money to help the people of the city? How many is that now? Because like things have settled down from the Kamurocho Guard. You can always help them out if they run into trouble. They do pay me and all. Hey! Day trading is good and easy. and his long-form content is done. And I never had to grind for it, and I just naturally did it when it showed up, and it didn't require me going to one specific place over and over again, and having to stay there for like an hour straight to make any progress. It was better than the other characters, because I naturally did it before I even got to the end of his part. He made good use of the police scanner to assist Sakaishi at the Kamurocho Guard. You are worthy of the title Savior of Kamurocho. Hey. Woo! We did it. But yeah, when he turned around and said to the guy, hey, you don't have to do this. You can join the Kamurocho Guard whenever you want. And then he mentioned being a Yakuza. My brain immediately went, this is sounding similar to the Kamuro Castle HLA story from Yakuza 3. And yeah, Kashiwagi inspired him. It's not directly connected to the HLA, but it is yet another group that Kashiwagi inspired to help reform people who are Yakuza. And naturally finished it when you finish Tanimura. They said that he's much better than Akiyama and Saejima. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm at the end of chapter 4 now. We're at the end of chapter 4 because, well, chapter 4 seems to be one little bit at the end, and then chapter 3 is basically a single cutscene. But still, it naturally happens. I'm Bob, it's an Amiya. Let's see what I got for you. Did my game cut out its audio literally right now? My headphones have been going this entire time. And as I entered this room, my audio's cut out for my headphones. What the fuck? So I'm just resetting my headphones. Oh, my headphones are literally not there. Literally not even connecting to the computer anymore. Technology sucks ass. Technology sucks a dick. They're just not connecting. They're just not connecting at all. Really need to stretch out the story to have 4 chapters each. Okay, yeah, My headphones are just not working now. Sick. Okay. My headphones. God damn it. God damn it. I mean, it's not the headphones that aren't working, because my headphones are good headphones. It's definitely the Bluetooth adapter. Because 4 chapters each for 4 characters for Yakuza 4. What's it to me? Let's see what I've got for you. So I assume this is the rage armor then. Where all 3 rage items become incredibly powerful in heat mode. Well, there's our first rage item. Don't know what you gotta do to get the other rage items, but we at least have one of the rage items now. We at least have one of them now. My camera is getting... my camera's all fucky. My camera's all fucky. My camera's really fucky, please. Please, thank you. I mean, we've already got the tree stuff. Not that I can use it all right now, because another character's holding some of it. But, hey, it's at least something. It's at least something. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Sorry, I don't need to be a cop anymore. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, there's a thing happening here. Sorry, I don't need to worry about it. Sorry, I did my job. I don't need to do anymore. Oh, we got an upgrade during that. I did not even notice. Did not even notice that I got an upgrade from that. Can still do it for the money and rewards from the guy, but story is done. I mean, I've got enough money. Like, at this point, I've got a pretty decent amount of money. I don't particularly care. What can I get? What should I get? Honestly, I'm at a point for him where oh, Tortoise Spirit. I don't have Tortoise Spirit yet. I want Tortoise Spirit. I was about to say, I'm not sure what else to get. I forgot that I hadn't already gotten Tortoise Spirit. Now we're good. Now we're good. Because then there's just this one that costs 4, 3 more that costs 2, and then 2 that costs 1. Still 4 more level ups, but hey. Alright, more people want to beat me up. What I'm thinking, and it will slightly change it up from how we've done it with other characters, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, strictly. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do, because if I put enough time to finish the rest of the sub-stories we have available right now, that is going to take a decent chunk of time. What I'm thinking is I'll end it here. The next stream will do the 2 hostesses for Tanimura. And then the stream after that will be finishing Tanimura. Like, we'll do the rest of his sub-stories that we can do right now. Assuming that we can do them all right now. We've already learned from the stage that we are going to have to do something at the very end of the game, because the game does not want the ending to only be the dramatic resolution to the story that's built up and also I'm on. No, we're going to deal with a bunch of other bullshit instead. But yeah, I think we've probably got enough with, like, we've got 4 sub-stories to do. There's probably enough that next stream can be the hostesses, stream after that can be finishing the sub-stories, and then finishing the story for Tanimura. And then, like, we can end that stream before we start playing as Kiryu. Because so far, like, the 2 character swaps that we've done have been in the middle of a stream. But, which, like, I don't care. I don't care. With how long I'm doing it, I'm not going to try and artificially force it. But if I try and finish all the sub-stories today, this is going to be a long stream. And I should stop trying to make every stream 4 hours. I have to get better at saying, I've got 3 hours, and that's okay. I've got 3 hours of stuff done, and I'm finished doing my current task that I was doing. I can stop there. Like, I do want to stream 6 days a week. One of those streams is already 6 to 8 hours long. I've got to learn to be like, I don't need to artificially push them by just starting new stuff after the 3 hour mark. 3 hours minimum, unless, like, at 2 hours 59 I finish something. But, yeah, I think I'll end it here. I mean, I assume with, like, end of story section plus 4 sub-stories, there's enough content for a stream there. I assume there would be enough for a stream there. So with me, with how slow I am and how much I go to talk about stuff, there definitely will be. Because yeah, it's like it would take like another hour or so, like if not longer, to do 4 sub stories. Especially if sub stories can get long. Sub stories can get long, so it could take a while. So, yeah, I'll leave it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time, 2 more hostesses, and then after that, the rest of Tanimura's part. We are in some capacity approaching the end of this game, and like we're almost at the 75% mark. In some capacity, we are almost at the 75% mark. We are almost on our 3rd or 4th character. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, this is version 2, signing out.